So close to our second Twitch baby.
Hi everyone, welcome in. How are you guys doing? It's good to see all of you. Happy Friday. Sorry, I'm laughing because 1 second ago I was talking to Mick. He's still in my house. He's still working on the internet stuff. So I was like talking to him in Dutch and then I was like, okay, flip, switch, English now. Bam. But hi, it is so good to see everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. Let me see who got first crew. Mick saying hi. Esther is asking if you come say hi. He's laughing. He didn't fix his hair, so he's not sure yet. He said he would need at least half an hour extra for the internet if he was going to come on stream, because then he would also need to fix his hair. So, you know. Esther zegt, het giet on, pet op. Anyways, let me see who got first crew. Let me scroll. I see Molly. I see Esther. I see Tommy Ann. I see Finn. And I see Finn. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy your part of the cool crew of today. Thanks for being here early as I was starting the stream, even though I was late today. So technically, we were all late. No, you guys were all on time. I was just late. Let me say hello to all of you. Let's see. Hold on. Need to scroll. Molly, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Finn, welcome in. Finn, welcome in. Rennie, welcome in. Starlight, welcome in. Tommy Ann, welcome in. Thoughts and Intervals, welcome in. Huff, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Home Surf, welcome in. Bonnie, welcome in. Wait, no, Angel Gaming, welcome in. Hold on, I just mixed up names. Oh my god, that's so bad of me. Angel Gaming, welcome in. Pixie, welcome in. Kelly, welcome in. Butterfly, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Jellyfish, welcome in. Panda, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. US Gaming Trucker, welcome in. Bonnie, welcome in. See, now I got it correct. Lily, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 16 months. I appreciate that a ton. Enjoy your part. No, not enjoy your part of the cool crew. My brain, not working today. I did add you to the subboard though. I was gonna say enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you so much. Minty Green Queen, welcome in. Ava, welcome in. Sodastorm, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Sim Saga, welcome in. Nintendo, welcome in. Lena, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on, Lena. Squeaks, welcome in. Thanks for cheering me on as well. And Home Serves, thanks for cheering me on as well. Neptune, ouch, welcome in. It is good to see you. Lily as well, welcome in. We have 2 Lilies in chat. That's going to be slightly confusing for the both of you. Tommy Ann, thanks for cheering me on. Let me scroll up to make sure that I said hi to everyone. Rosa, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Let's see. Scrolling up, Starship, welcome in. It's good to see you. Nildrith, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I think I said hi to everyone. If I didn't say hi to you, just scream hello at me in chat, and then I'll say hello back. You know the drill. But I hope you're all doing well. How's everyone's Friday? Yeah, the same with 2 hollows. There's also sometimes 2 hollows. We also have, there used to be a time where we had a lot of Lisas. Also very confusing. We have a bunch of Sophies as well. It's always fun. I've never met, well, that's not true. I was gonna say I've never met a fellow Rosanna. No, that's a lie, Ro. You literally IRL met Ross. So that was another Rosanna. Shouldn't tell lies. Thank you for cheering me on, Lily. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, like, I was like, I've never met another Rosanna. No, you even rated her like a couple of times, joined one of her charity events, but apparently never met her. I don't know. How about playing some Inzoi? So I'm not really sure. I'm not going to play Inzoi at least coming time. I'm not going to be playing Inzoi within this demo or this demo period, simply because I'm part of the builder games and I have deadlines. So that's like the easy answer for the short term. For the long term, I'm not sure yet what I think about Inzoi. So on one hand, I would love to try out the game, simply because it's an interesting competitor to The Sims, and I think it would be cool to try it out. At the same time, there's AI in the game, which you can turn off, which I think if I were to play the game, I would definitely turn it off. I wouldn't use it in the game. But I know there's been quite some talk about whether you should be playing the game or whether that's supporting AI, and I haven't quite figured out what my position is in this, to be honest, because I find it a really hard one, because AI is not really going to go anywhere. So like, to a degree, we're going to have to kind of like navigate our way in like what is okay with AI and what is not. So I'm not sure yet, but I'm not going to try it out today or like in this trial period. I believe the trial period is until like the 25th for the character creation. Simply because I have to finish the build for the building games, and I'm on like a tight schedule for like the coming 2 weeks of having to do builds for a competition. Mick, Julia's here. Julia. She's saying, I heard someone is holding my dear boyfriend prisoner. He says, yes, please help. It's good to see you, Julia. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. It depends on what the AI is, because AI has been around for a long time. It's Gen AI that has a lot of issues for me. So what you can do in the game is, at least from what I understand, because I'm also not like 100% familiar, is what you can do is you can like upload pictures, like pictures of yourself, for instance, and then the game's AI will basically create a character off of that. So I think it is Gen AI, considering that I'm guessing you mean generative AI. And I think it also, you can also eventually in build mode, like upload items, and it will make it into an item in the game. So it's kind of like on my way for a prison break. She's on her way to save you. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. I wanted to try, but my character couldn't run the demo of the character creation. Yeah, it is absolutely a heavy game. It's like the graphics are very realistic. I think that is for me personally, the way that the game looks is a bigger problem than the AI part, simply because I don't know enough of it, and also I wouldn't use it. They implemented the option to turn it off, which means that you can basically play it without the AI part involved. It's mostly difficult when you upload other people's work that gets iffy. So technically, I guess you could do that in the game. I don't think there's like a restriction, but then I feel like personally, but this is a very personal opinion, if you as a person decide to upload work that you do not own, you decide to upload artwork or you decide to upload pictures of people, I don't know, without their consent, and like you put them in the game, then that person is the problem, not the AI or the AI being available. And I think a lot of people love to blame AI for the bad behavior of humans that use it. And I think that in general is like the problem with AI, not just in gaming, but like in any AI space. Eventually it comes down to ethics. And a lot of people, as it turns out, do not have really good morals or ethics at all. But I feel like that's that's like a much bigger problem of like how humans interact with AI. So if you use it respectfully, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a pretty cool feature that you use AI to like make the player experience, like be able to create yourself in like a matter of seconds by uploading your own picture into the game. That's pretty cool. Obviously, you would have to sign your rights to your face because they're going to upload it into like a global database. So you have to think about it. But again, that's all like you have to do the brain nuggin work to think if that's responsible. So I wouldn't be opposed to trying out Inzoi. I think it's a pretty cool game. And I think it's like it holds a part of the future of life simulations. I don't think I'll be the biggest player because I'm not like a huge fan of the art style, but that's also, I remember thinking that about The Sims 2, that I didn't like the art style and I got used to it. So I don't know, I'll see where it goes. But I'm definitely not opposed to at least trying it out. The people are the problem with the wrong input of AI. Yeah, I feel like if AI can recreate artworks, if people use that to copy and paste other people's styles, then the people are the problem. And that should be policed. Like, I'm 100% for better laws and restrictions on AI. Because I think we need it, and we need it desperately. But I think just in general, there's a lot of things computer-wise that we need better laws on. Because, like, I remember, like, for instance, the GDPR in Europe is pretty solid. In America, there's none. Like, privacy laws doesn't exist in America. So yeah, there's like a lot of things that where the kind of the human world is behind on what computers can do. Still a bit scared of AI because of all the bad stuff people do with it. Yeah, that makes sense. I use ChatGPT a lot. I use Notion AI a lot. I think there's a bunch of, at my job we use Copilot for meetings and stuff. So there's like a bunch of scenarios where I see that AI is really useful, but I just don't think we should have released it into the world without any instructions. As an artist, AI can kiss my butt. The thing is, I think if, like, I can see that. I can see why, as an artist, right now, in this day and age, AI sucks. But, like, if there were laws in place to protect artists and their style from AI, it would be fine. But the thing is, there's not. So people can just use it irresponsibly without any morals. And from that perspective, I 100% see why people, like photographers, illustrators, animators, filmmakers, they're all like pissed because they're like, hello? This is not what we agreed to. I think a lot of writers as well, like writers, marketeers. There's people that literally got fired because their job got taken over by an AI assistant. And I think that's also, we're like in the first wave, or like the first year, where people are now starting to realize how big that problem is. So it will get better, but it's a painful period. Absolutely. It's not being trained nor used responsibly. Exactly. Yes. That's a big problem with the AI models right now, is that it's being trained with things that it shouldn't be trained with. As a truck driver, self-driving AI vehicles can kiss it. I honestly can feel you on that one. I've never been a big fan of self-driving cars, to be honest. I feel like there's just, I don't know. There is a lot of scenarios in traffic that are not predictable. Like, you can't use a computer model to predict it. You kind of need a human for it. And we humans make mistakes too. So it's not like a perfect world, but also Kathy and Kawasan, welcome, and I hope you're doing well. A single person doing copyright infringement can get jailed, but AI companies are out there scraping the entire web, including copyrighted stuff, and big companies are silent. Yep. And that's a big problem. The big companies are probably making money off of it. That's a problem with like a lot of things in this world, unfortunately. I remember a day like 1.5 years ago, I think it was, where Amazon Web Services was down. There's a lot of people that, like, out of principle don't want to order from Amazon. I know Twitch is owned by Amazon, so like to a degree, I've already sold my soul to the devil by streaming on Twitch. Like, a lot of people don't want to have Amazon Prime or want to buy anything on Amazon because Amazon is not a really great company. It's like a very corporate company. They don't necessarily treat their people very well. There was this one day 1.5 years ago where Amazon Web Services was down, and almost every website, like every big website that people use globally, was down. And I'm like, it's wild to realize how much power Amazon holds. Considering they're hosting so many websites worldwide, they control so much of what we as humans do on the internet. So, like, if you really truly want to avoid Amazon, you would basically have to go offline completely, which is just a wild thought. Like, it's kind of scary if you think about it. Yeah, I'm not sure if she wants attention, because if I pet her, she'll like it for like a second. Oh no, actually, I think now it's perfect. Is really accessible for a lot of people, so it's a hard one. Absolutely, no, but the reason it's really accessible is because they don't treat people very well. Like, if they were to treat people very well, they'd probably have a lot less staff, which means that they would probably have a lot less warehouses because they would do that more sustainably. So, like, the whole part of it being so convenient, it being quick, it being easy to order, it being international, is kind of like it's very funny to a degree that in project management we always say that there's a triangle. It's like triangle, and at each corner of the triangle you have one. You have quality in the middle, then at the top you have time, you have budget, and you have, what is the third one? Wow. Now I'm feeling really dumb that I don't remember this one. As I tried to explain it. No, it's not people. Scope. And basically, as soon as you start moving 1 out of 3, the quality is gonna, like, if you have a triangle, perfect triangle, if you make the schedule more narrow, your triangle is gonna go like this, right? Which means that your quality becomes lower. These 4 are always the levers that people pull or push whenever they're adjusting. So if something is really cheap and really quick, it's usually not of great quality. Hashtag McDonald's. Great example of this. The quality is very consistent. Every McDonald's you go to worldwide will offer you the same type and the same quality burger. It's not a high quality burger. Hi, Gray, welcome in, and Crafty Simmer, welcome in, and Micah, welcome in. It's good to see all of you. I hope you're all doing well. So it's like you're always sacrificing something. And I think with AI, we're also sacrificing something. And it's really hard to find a balance that fits. I think it's good that we're having the conversation about how we should find that balance. It's a very important one, but it's a hard one. I love that, like, one person mentioned Inzoy, and it's 20 minutes later of me yapping about AI. I just think it's a very interesting topic to, like, think about. Let's go offline for a month. It would do us good. Absolutely. Yes, I agree. I would be very lonely, but I would also applaud you for it. A lot of people on Etsy are selling there. Yeah, I know, Bonnie. It is. That's really sad. And I think that should be policed. But it's really hard to police. But it should be. Hi, Nymphliora. Welcome in. It's good to see you. So when we're using certain AI, we're supporting that. But yes, AI is a great tool. We just wish that rules were in place. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I feel like any great thing, with great power comes great responsibility, and a lot of people don't have responsibility, unfortunately. So yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, we like yapping, absolutely. Crap my typos. It's okay, don't worry. Don't even get me started on Etsy. The fees are unbelievable too. Yeah, Etsy went from a very cool platform for smaller artists to an absolute hellhole. The other day I was just trying to find like animated witches for my stream. The amount of AI shit that is on there it's like almost impossible to navigate at this point. Like I just don't want to ever buy from Etsy because I'm scared that it will be AI and like stolen as well and like badly made. So at this point I'm just like, no, I kind of like find artists through Twitter, and then if they happen to have an Etsy shop, I will know that they are like the actual artist. Honest discussions with arguments from both sides is good for the brain. That's very true. That's very true. And that's also why I like kind of appreciate the fact, or at least that's what I try to do, but I kind of appreciate that there's multiple people in this space that are also trying to do this, instead of like immediately shutting it down and being like, no, it has AI. I will never touch about it. I won't talk about it. I won't think about it. AI is bad. I'm like, that's a very black and white opinion, which from my personal experience is very rarely the right one. It happens. There's definitely scenarios where the black and white opinion is fully just, but mostly it is more nuanced. And often as soon as you like are open to having a conversation about it, you can learn from each other and you can kind of like figure out what the nuances are together. Of course, Gray, of course. Thank you so much for hanging out and saying hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, it pollutes so much for something not that necessary. You're so right. It pollutes. That's such a great word. Yeah, that's the thing. Etsy does have amazing crafters, but it's really hard to find them now. Insta's where you find tattoo artists. Yeah, I do that too. Or like just kind of like ask around from people that have good experience from tattoo artists. Or like kind of get into the network where like people would recommend each other. Because I feel like as soon as you have at least one or two humans verifying that they've worked with someone, or like they know that someone is good, then it's fine. But it's hard to find. It's hard to navigate all of the AI space. But I like Instagram a lot. I follow a lot of illustrators and like animators and stuff on Instagram as well. Also because I enjoy their content. So even if I don't like immediately plan on buying something from them, I genuinely enjoy what they make, and I genuinely enjoy like seeing that on my timeline. And I have like a bunch of them that I followed back in the day, and now sometimes they pop up and I'm like, oh, actually, your designs would be perfect for, I don't know, a gift for someone. Or like, I don't know, your design is like perfect as like a little inspirational quote for my day. It's really nice. I only browse for physical items. That is nice. My problem with physical items is that a lot of people on Etsy are in the US. So 90% of the time when I want to buy something off of Etsy, I genuinely cannot afford the shipping costs. The other day, I really wanted to support this smaller artist. She wasn't selling through Etsy, but she is currently designing graphic t-shirts, or like graphic designs basically, for all the Olympic sports. She's really cool. I have followed her on on Instagram for like, I don't know, half a year now. Basically almost from the moment she started her Instagram. Her Instagram grew quite quickly because a lot of people like her designs. And she started with designing for like outdoor or sports brands, and then she kind of got into the designing for Olympic sports. And she made a t-shirt with like a little rowing illustration. So I wanted to get that for Scott as a gift because I was like, oh, that's super cute. There's a Europe filter. Yeah, but very often then I don't find what I want. That's the problem. Like usually the designs that I like are from people that are either in Asia or in the US. I use the Europe filter, but then I just don't find the things I want. But I wanted to buy this t-shirt, but this person is in the States. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just check. the t-shirt itself was already like $60, but it's like completely organic recycled cotton. It's pre-shrunk, so it doesn't shrink in your laundry anymore. It's like durably printed. So it's like there's a whole reason why the t-shirt is expensive. And I was like, I support all of these reasons, so I'd love to buy it. It's like a small artist. I'd love to support her work. And then the shipping costs were also $60. I was like, do I really do this? But then I got it for him anyways, because I really wanted to get him a nice gift for like landing a new job, and it's almost his birthday, and you know, he's been through a lot in the past year, so I was like, he deserves a really nice gift. And he really liked the design. I showed it to him. I was like, oh my god, look at this design, how cute. And he was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I was like, okay, I'll get it. But it's like, why does a t-shirt, it's so lightweight and small, have to cost $60 to ship? Wild. Absolutely wild. It's impossible to buy clothes outside of Norway because it's so expensive. Yeah, so much merch by small artists I'd love to buy. I feel like that's really genuinely because of our import laws as well, because that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared that that t-shirt is going to get caught by like the border control. I'm going to have to pay another $35 probably. Also, Kiwi, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Izzy, it is good to see you. Hello, hello. And there are amazing EU artists, which means no customs and shorter shipping times. Yes. So that's the thing. Like for certain niches, I feel like you're absolutely fine. I recently tried to find artisan keycaps. Most of those aren't produced here. A lot of the things that I loved were all US people. How do you always look so stunning? Shush. You cannot say stuff like that. That's very sweet though. But I don't. I literally looked like a little gremlin all day. But then I did my hair 5 seconds before stream. I was like, let me make sure that my hair looks good. Keycaps. So for on my keyboard. For an expensive product, if it's reasonably expensive, but shipping makes me sad. Yeah, shipping is just painful. Speaking of shipping, you know what came in today? Oh my god, I have to show you. Look, I got a little card. With like a little message on it. And it says, thank you so much for help fundraising for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. We couldn't have done this without you, and I'm eternally grateful for your support for this important cause. The Sims community is really special. With love, Lil Simsy. And then she sent 2 stickers. Look at them. They're like 2 little watermelons. Isn't that the cutest? Came in today. I love it so much. It's like a really cool memory. And it's very sweet that she sent out cards to people who helped. So I'm gonna cherish this. I now have 3 cards from her. I have 3 cards from Kayla. I also have the pug one, but I don't. It used to be my background. And I have one from like 2 years ago when I supported St. Jude's. Also, Camiro, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Andre, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. There is this one small business I follow everywhere, but ordering one lip oil will cost me 30 euros because the shipping is 18. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. 18 is also quite high. Hi, Em. It is good to see you. And Glitter Girl, it's good to see you. And of course, Starship. Of course, I'll see you in a bit. Internet's finally back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I also spend money on this weekend or this week, which I probably shouldn't have, but I did anyways. I bought Sims merch. They dropped a new line and I was like, dang it. I have to have this. I'll show you. I'll show you what I bought. And then we're going to start up the game. Speaking of, I might have something pretty cool for the San Diego meetup. I can't share it yet because I want to make sure that like everything's official before I share it with like the whole world. Everyone with the Rose roll might have already seen some things. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please don't pluck your fingers. Yeah, I tend to do. Today is actually the thing I was doing it is because I actually have a paper cut, and I'm like trying to get the little skin away so it doesn't hurt anymore. It's really annoying. But I'll show you what I got. Hold on. because I got a couple of things. Because I was like, if I'm gonna pay shipping, I might as well just get multiple things. Because then, okay. So let me see. Can I show this without any issues? I can. So I got this one. Did I buy them? Yes. Nice. Esther, nice. I bought the vintage enamel heart pin. The vintage bed. The vintage hard bed. It's like, this is just an iconic little item, and I love pins. I have a bunch of Sims pins already on my like little pin board. I have cow plants and the official Sims pin. So I'm like, I'm gonna just put this on there. Then I got this bucket hat. Because at first I saw it and I was like, okay, this print is cute, but like, when would I wear this? Like, I would maybe only wear this occasionally, but it's quite printed, right? So I was like, okay, I think this is cute, but I probably wouldn't wear it as much. And then I saw the inside. Also, hi, Cece. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Then I saw the inside. And you can like flip it inside out. So you can wear it both sides. And I was like, dang it. But this is like my color. This purple color, every single time I wear lilac, people like tell me 5 million times, oh my God, this color is perfect for you. It looks so good. Oh my God, lilac is like your color. I was like, you're telling me that I love bucket hats to begin with. I have too many already. So then you tell me there's like a lilac Sims bucket hat that also looks a bit funky. And they even showcase it with like the little pin in it. Waterproof, they say that. Oh my goodness, shut up. That's even better. It was really meant to be. It really was, yeah. I'm doing good, Cece. Thanks for asking. I left the stream on, but I had to prepare for dinner for me and my mom. Welcome back, Lily. Welcome back. Thanks for leaving the stream on. I appreciate that. And also, Jojo, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I don't own a bucket hat because I can't think with my hair down. That's valid. I have the opposite. I can't think with my hair up. And then I also got these. They're like iron-on patches. Although I have to admit, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put them on clothes. I kind of just like to have them. I know that's really silly, but I just think they're super cute. You're doing well, relaxing with your stream before going to bed because you have exams tomorrow. Good luck with the exams. Wait, you have exams on Saturday? How does that work? You're debating whether you should do building or gameplay. You've been doing a lot of building lately because of the builders games. I would do gameplay if I were you. Watching in Italian in another tab. That must be brain confusing. Hi Flux, welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm Brittany, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. We were just checking out the Sims merch that I bought. But now that I've shown you guys that, I am gonna start up the game. Belgian things? Wait, really? I never realized that was a thing in Belgium. That confuses me. Also, Bea, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate that. And Counterblood, hi, it is good to see you. Wait, did Mick just leave? Did he not? Did he not say bye? Or is he just putting his stuff in the car? Just gonna text him. I love being bilingual so much, like switching from one language from another without realizing is so funny. Yep. It's like your brain sometimes really gets confused. I sometimes do it mid-sentence as well. Oh, wait. Did I? I thought I already started up the EA app. Did I not? Apparently I didn't. How's Scott's dad doing? He is okay. His hip is not broken, which is really good. It's just bruised. He got good painkillers. He got crutches to walk with. And they're actually home right now. They drove home today. So Scott's also going to be home in like an hour or something. So he's doing okay. He definitely said that he got confronted with his own age. Why can I not click play on The Sims? Because it's already starting up. How? I didn't click. Okay, whatever. My game is starting up, so we're good. Weird. Also, Robin, did I say hi to you? I feel like I did, but now I'm starting to doubt myself. But you're getting closer to 100. Let's go. Are items being shipped from the US or the EU? For the Sims merch, you mean? I think they originally only shipped from the US because the first time I bought it, it was very expensive.
Please read it.
4 babies.
Rosalia! Thank you so much for the 36 months. What the heck? 4 babies. That's actually wild. It is so good to see you. How are you doing? The Sims merch. So I only paid 10 euros shipping. So I think it's not shipping from the US. Also, Rosalia, I know you also have a founder's badge, but you are now amongst the top 3 of people with a mushroom badge. You're very special. Chubro and Mick unlocked it earlier this week, but you're like the first. Like you're the first group. I find it sometimes when I'm really tired, I start thinking in German. I love that. But I think the Sims merch might be shipping from. Is my game offline or something? Something looks off. But I'm guessing it's shipping from EU. And if it's not shipping from the US, then that probably means there is no VAT. What do you mean? I pay VAT. Pretty sure. I mean, the Netherlands also has VAT, so I just pay VAT. I'm actually not sure. I'm starting to doubt myself. Even if they don't ship from the US, I think you might still... They do have localized... I paid in euros. I don't know how it works. Of course, Nymphliar, thank you so much for hanging out. And Haxie, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, no, Mick is coming back. For me, the Sims postcard shipped from the US. Maybe mine did too. I also have the postcard. They're in like a little frame here. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I was just about to say, Esther, I think you always pay VAT. But I'm actually not sure. Maybe it actually shipped from the US, but simply because it was a small package, they're able to send it for just $10. I do know that people tend to complain a lot about the shipping costs from the Sims store, and that they mentioned in, I think it was the EA Creator Network Discord, they said something about that they're like trying to make it more affordable. Also, I'm doing good, Rosalia. Thank you so much for asking. And I'm glad to hear that you're doing good as well. And also, Robin, I'm glad that I said it, like, even though in my brain I said it already, like, I said it a second time to check, to verify. Yes, I have a visitor, Lena. Mick is here. Mick and I went for lunch today. And then yesterday, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday when we were talking about my internet. Mick was like, oh, I can take a look. I can see if I can hook it or like make it happen for you. And then today he was like, I'll just make it happen today because then I don't have to come back all the way to your house at a later point. So he's been working on the internet. You want to say hi?
Hello, everyone.
Make on stream. You okay? I'll flip.
Yeah, all done.
Yay! I have internet.
Now you actually don't need to run it through the stairs again, so that's good.
I have a really ugly cable running all the way from downstairs to upstairs, and now I just have an outlet in the wall. Yes. Robin says, "Make I miss you."
What? Oh.
But thanks. I'm just gonna walk with him to the door, so you guys have to be nice to chair stream, okay? I have an outlet. Yes. I'm just gonna plug internet in his ear. if it were to be shipped from the EU, import tax. Oh, yeah. So there's no import tax. You're right about that. That's super true. Yeah. I didn't know why I thought it was Scott the entire time. No. you
So like, what does he have hair to like here?
No, but his hair is longer than yours. Yeah. But you've seen Scott, Lena, haven't you? I don't want to be nice to Extratxt. Okay, fine. You get to be mean to Extratxt as long as you're nice to me when I come back. Okay, I'll be right back. Chat, be nice. Why do I wave? I come back in like 2 minutes. I just kicked my chair. Ooh, I shouldn't do that. Also, hi Mark, welcome in. It's good to see you. Oh. I was so enthusiastic. I like ran into the room and then I kicked my chair. No, that was super nice. Mick yesterday he said, I was like, oh, I'll check for you. Like, if it's really difficult to set up internet in your house. Because basically what we just wanted to have Ethernet ports upstairs in like my room and like my office and Scott's office. And he was like, oh, don't worry, I know how to do that. I've been trying to like set up an appointment with a Wi-Fi guy, but he wasn't returning my calls and it was like all very, very tedious. So then Mick was like, oh, I'll have a look. And then he was like, oh, I actually brought some of my stuff already, so we can try running a cable. And then that worked. And he was like, you know what? I'll just quickly drive to like the tool station to buy the little wall outlets and everything, so that I can just set it up for you, because then it's just arranged and it should work. That means that I can finally get my power cable. Or like I currently have an internet cable running from downstairs across the stairs to upstairs all the way across my room to my PC. But now it means that I can just hook up the cable in the like little closet downstairs and then I can just plug it into the wall outlet over here. So it's really nice. Yeah, GG for Mick and Ro talking about it on co-working yesterday. Like literally lifesaver that he fixed it today. Yeah, Ro Cable Management 2.0. I just put my cables in the wall. Also, Lil Pummy, welcome in. It's good to see you. Can you ship Mick over to me, please? I don't know. Do you live far? How high are the shipping costs? Also, Laura, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. No, but it's like literally so kind that he wanted to take a look, because usually getting people to do that can be quite expensive. And like he was just like, no, you can just pay for the materials and like that's it, which is obviously super, super kind of him to do. So I treated him to lunch today. I mean, we were gonna have lunch anyways, but I just made sure to treat him to a good lunch today. I was like, you know what? It's business costs. So yeah, but that means that I should now have like internet, and Scott should have internet upstairs, and that just all makes it so much easier to just connect things and stuff. Also, the Wi-Fi network in our house is pretty shit because we live in a house with a lot of concrete, and we live in a house with a lot of neighbors. So we've been talking about getting like a mesh network, because our phones and stuff and like all of our other devices that aren't our PCs keep disconnecting as well. But to have a mesh network upstairs, you need an Ethernet port. So like we basically needed to fix this for the longest of times. And now it's finally fixed, and I'm super happy about it. How's been building going? Well, I just started actually, for today at least. But for the rest of the week, the building has been going really well actually. I'll just give a quick update for anyone who hasn't seen it. This is the cake house. We're building a carrot cake. It's part of the Builders Games Week 2 challenge. We put it on a table, so we spent a lot of time decorating the table the other day. It's basically like a wedding cake tasting table. And now we're decorating the inside. So the outside of a carrot cake is usually very white, like very white frosting. And then the inside of the carrot cake, we're trying to make it like very brown, orangey brown, basically. Thank you, Jojo. I'm glad you like it. I struggled forever with this specific bathroom. I could not seem to figure out what I wanted to do with it, but I think I managed. So that's pretty good. I think the bedroom turned out really cute as well. We kept it relatively simple, but I tried to like get as many orangey and warm toned elements. How do you enter the house? You don't. The house doesn't have to be functional. And I also decided that I'm not going to spend like time on trying to like fake as if there's a ladder or something, because they mentioned that it doesn't have to be functional. And I think making it functional would take away from the look and feel of the house. Like get me in that room with a book and some rain outside. Yes. Oh my God, that'd be so nice. Also, Cascade, hi, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is going to be a skill building area. I'm just going to have to figure out, like, I think it would be nice if we can focus maybe on like brown. Maybe we can make it like a little music room or something. I love the triangle tub across the triangle couch. Oh my God, I didn't even realize how satisfying that is. You could have a bit of an elevator. Yeah, so we'll fake that there's an elevator in the pedestal. No one has to know. It's returned. Hi, Mick. You're not home yet. You're not that fast. I know there's no traffic jam, but there's no way you're this fast. Unless you have the ability to teleport, and if so, you need to teach me right now. Also, hi, Ajiri. Hello, hello. You can flew. You can fly. Yeah. That you need to teach me that too then. I mean, let's be real. Also, I just realized we changed the... Which one is this? Simple Craftsman railing. It's the one from Seasons. Because then I also need to change upstairs. Because I just realized that looks a little bit silly. Content.
Go Row the Builder.
Thank you so much for the 3 months with your Prime. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. Let me add you to the subboard. And please do enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month more. How exactly would one flu? You sneeze a lot. And you feel like you have a fever. And then you're fluing. It's not a pleasant experience with magic. Well, I mean, to me, sometimes science like that, like bacteria and stuff, because you can't see them. Like someone is sick and then magically you're sick too. So it kind of feels like that sometimes. Also, hi, Tori. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. Hold on. 3 months. That is a little watering can. Okay, but we started yapping about AI in the beginning of stream a lot. So now I'm really curious how all of you are doing. What were you guys up to today? What did you do? Any fun stories? Anything noteworthy to share? I think I might have actually used this color. Or did I use the dark? No, it seems like I used the darker one. I definitely did not use that one, though. That one? Yeah, I used that one. There we go. His name is Magic. Really? I love that. Just a boring meeting that could have been an email. Oh, we love those, don't we? They are always the most fun. Just worked waiting for the co-working stream. That wasn't today. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was having lunch with Mick. I usually do co-working on Fridays, so I absolutely understand it being like a little bit confusing. But I was having lunch with Mick today. This morning I returned the backup computer. Hello? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hold on, let me go here so I can actually welcome you in. Is it Trap Stereo? Let me know if I say that correctly. Hello. Thank you so much for coming over here. I appreciate that. I see Starship. Welcome in. JP's welcome in. And is it Ikloma? Let me know. Thank you so much for that shout out. If anyone hanging out here is looking for someone who does IRL streaming, let me scroll up so I can read, who likes to cycle while spotting planes, ships, and birds, this is your opportunity. Fellow Dutchie, by the way. I might stream in English, but I'm very Dutch. Very, very Dutch. But welcome in. It is so nice of you to come over here and bring all your friends. I appreciate that a ton. It's strap cycling back right now, so can't chat. That's super valid. That makes a lot of sense. Make sure that you cycle safely. But thank you so much for coming over here. I appreciate that a ton. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. I'm also from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. I have 2 cats. And on this channel, we do 2 things. We do co-working and we do gameplay. When we do co-working, we basically work together and study together. We'll do 50 minutes of focus where we don't talk, and then we do 10 minutes of chatting together, and then we do 50 minutes of focus again. And when I'm gaming, it is mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety. We're actually building a little house that looks like a carrot cake today. So I'd love to show you. Also, if any one of you needs to raid and run because you just hung out in a stream already, I fully understand. We have a saying here. We say self-care is sexy. So if you need to make sure to hydrate or stretch or any of those things, please make sure to do so. But I am part of a little builders competition in The Sims. And it is hosted by fellow Simmers. And they gave us a little shell and a little assignment. And we actually have to make our favorite cake out of this shell challenge. And my favorite cake is carrot cake. And I decided that I'm going to design my dream wedding cake, apparently, because I halfway down the line figured that it really looked like a wedding cake. So I kind of just ran with the theme. It's a carrot wedding cake. And we've been decorating the inside because obviously a carrot cake on the outside usually has white frosting, and on the inside it is very like orangey brown. And yeah, you guys are more than welcome to hang out with me. And the community, of course, because I'm not just by myself here. But it's super nice to meet all of you. Is it Jaipiece or JPiece? Let me know if I say your name correctly. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. That's literally so kind. Solaris, please do enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month. I actually have a little monthly sub board where everyone who subscribes or gifts a sub gets put up with their name. So I'm going to write your name with a little sub-gifters badge on there. Thank you so much. That's literally so kind. There we go. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. That's always super kind if you want to, like, make sure that someone else gets ad-free viewing and all of the subby perks and stuff. But yeah, we were talking as you guys came in, if you did anything fun, considering it's like a Friday. So if there was like anything you were up to today that happened, anything noteworthy. I see Ava had a long walk till 7 because it was the last day before your vacation. Oh, that sounds lovely. In the morning, you cycled a bit. Your plans for the afternoon, evening got cancelled. So I chilled a lot and cosplayed a cat bed. Love that. That's the best cosplay, honestly. That's just perfect. Also, Jenny, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing really well today. You'll be going to work in a little bit, Tommy Ann. Good luck with the work. Your little sister was driving back from holiday and was meant to be a 3-hour journey turned into 6.5. Whew, that's rough. Just been taking care of my brother after his accident last week. That's not a fun update, but it's definitely an update, and it's very sweet of you to be taking care of him. That's really kind, and I'm sure that he appreciates that a ton. In moments like that, you really realize who you can rely on, and it's so valuable to realize that there's people that care enough about you to want to take care of you in situations like that. So that's super kind of you. Listening to a lot of information about my ADHD autism test, but I need to see the doctor to get the official diagnosis. How many people do I have to meet for one diagnosis? True, it is a difficult process, but I'm glad that you're in it and you're like taking all the steps, you know? You went to the doctor today, had a healthcare concerning some blood tests last week, and because of my anxiety disorder, it had me all over the place, but she reassured me that everything's okay, explained to me what would count as properly worrying concerning those tests, and it's definitely taken a weight off my chest. I'm glad to hear that. That is always, it can be really scary to hear some like medical things, and it's always so nice if there's a doctor that takes the time to reassure you of things. So I hope that winding down works out. You got this. You can say it either way. It's J Peace, the first one you said. Okay. I'll just go with that. And then if there's ever a point where you're like, this doesn't make any sense, just correct me. Because I always do my best to say things logically or like say them in a way that they make sense, but sometimes language can get in the way. Do the whole half walls? No. So if you do full walls on a round shell, they actually clip through, but half walls don't. I actually got this tip from someone else who's in the Builders games, and I appreciated so much that they shared this with me, but because it looks so much better on the outside. Had such a lazy day. I booked today off work. Just recharge and relax. Animal Crossing. That sounds so nice, Zoe. Also, thank you, Martin, for the hydrate. Would you like to play your... So... I sometimes do that, yes, but considering today I'm kind of on a tight schedule with having to finish this shell, I figured I'd just do the introduction, and I basically said everything that's in my raid video. I know, Andre, I think was it you or someone else mentioned this on stream the other day, and I remember being so confused that apparently in Brazil carrot cake is not with white frosting, but with chocolate frosting? I mean, I'm kind of here for that. I'd love to try it. Not gonna lie, it does sound really delicious. The plant microphone setup is nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I really always try to like, I know it sounds so weird, but I like to hide my tech. Like, it's fine if my tech is visible on stream, like a little bit. Like, obviously you'll see my mic, but I'm like, I don't want it to take away from it. So I like try to make it look cute. Shorter stream? No. So that's the thing. I'm probably going to go, I started later, but I'm probably still going to go for 3 hours, but I can't go overtime because I'm already going overtime with, basically, you know, compensating for the fact that I started later. Wait, I know brigadeiro. I've had that. I actually have a recipe from a Brazilian colleague. I've made it at home. I also know that I said that probably completely wrong, but that's because it's really hard to pronounce it correctly. Or at least for me, as a non-native speaker. It's kind of pronounced like that. Yeah, I feel like it's more like brigadeiro. Like, I always mess up the last part because I want to say it too American. Kind of sounds like obrigado for me. I can see where that comes from, yeah. It is a similar word structure, but that's also a Portuguese word, so that makes sense, right? I'm just trying to be a little bit creative here and like make like a little custom wall thingy because I think that might look really cute. Also, I'm just trying to fill up the wall with something that doesn't make it look empty, but also doesn't like take up the entire space. And I feel like this could go really nicely above the chessboard. Okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't stick. Do we have any other wall decorations? Hold on. But it's very delicious. I love that actually. We also had a Brazilian coworker who came to the Netherlands and then made it for us. So I had like the official one. Although I can imagine there's also different ways of making that probably. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's not like perfectly the right color, but that's really stunning. I might want to put this like somewhere downstairs because that's actually a really nice thingy. It's your favorite dessert to eat with my date to watch movies. Oh, I can see why. It's a really perfect one for dates. I can absolutely see that. I'd love to try and make it sometime. Like, I have the recipe, but for some reason, I've never made it myself. That almost looks like one of those, like, live, love, laugh signs, but I'm kind of here for this weird little art piece, you know? Then I realized it might be nice if we have, like, a single tile. That doesn't really fit the vibe. Do we have another one? We have this one. That clips also a little bit. It's actually so easy. Yeah, so that's what I've seen. So I'm kind of like tempted to try it at one point. Oh, this is perfect. Like a little, you know, where you can put your towels or something. My first cake ever is an eclair cake. Wait, isn't that quite a hard one to make? Or am I mistaken? Oh, I just realized we don't have a mirror in the bedroom. Do I have a place where I can still add that, where it makes, like, some sense? We could add that, like, a little bit in front of the painting like this. Yeah, that's nice. I like to have a mirror still. I think that works. It's just condensed milk and chocolate powder. Okay, that's actually not hard at all. I also really like, it's just like condensed milk with coffee. That's also very delicious. Just in general, condensed milk is super, super delicious. It's graham crackers, pudding, whipped cream, and frosting. Oh, that's not too hard. It is so hard to build on round walls. Absolutely true. Because there's a lot of things in the game that are just not made for round walls. Like, I see a bunch of things and I'm like, no, just doesn't work. Doesn't work as I intended. Maybe instead of, like, focusing on a million decoration things, I should focus on the skill building items at hand, because I think eventually that's going to make the most sense. Although I feel like putting in, that's my problem. Like, I'm like, oh, I can put an easel here. That will work. But then I'm like, that placement wise, it feels really silly to put an easel. So I don't think I'm going to put it in that corner. But I like the idea of having an easel because I think it fits the scheme. I was also thinking maybe a piano and a guitar. Like, we have a brown piano. Like, it fills the space. See, but that's the thing with the round walls. Like, no matter what you do, it's gonna clip. Maybe we can switch it up and add this in front of the window. And add the piano over here. Oh, but that messes with my little custom wall design. But I think it does make more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. A keyboard? I don't like the keyboards in The Sims. I don't know why. I don't think they're pretty. But I like this. I think this can work. And then we can even... I like the idea. I know I've said this before, but I like the idea to challenge myself from time to time to, like, mostly add smaller decor lighting. Maybe I'm going to do that over here as well. I'll get rid of that and I'll just add a little light over there. And then I can get, like, a bigger standing light as well. So instead of having a bunch of, like, a big wall light, just adding, like, multiple smaller lights to make it a little bit more, like, a little bit ambiance. Could you do the piano against the one flat wall at the top of the stairs? I could... No, I don't think so. Because I feel like there it would clip with the wall, so then I'd have to move it over here. But that immediately creates the problem that this corner becomes unusable. But I actually kind of like it at this part. This part is also relatively straight. That's just like me. I'm also relatively straight. Just not entirely. Um. Mm, Let's see. What else can we add? A guitar would be pretty nice. Is there an orangey plant? So there's very few orange plants in The Sims, and all of them we've already used a couple of times. I can use it again though. It's gonna be fine. You know what we could do? We could kind of like hold on. I know where it is. It is in decorations, and then over here, I have a plan. I have a vision. The orange bushes. Oh, actually, what we could do is we could add like a little vase or something and then make like a custom planter for inside with outdoor plants, because outdoor plants are much more available in orange. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. So we'll add this over here. And then I need to search for canvas. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. I'm curvy and gay, so no straight. I love that. Also, hi, Tori. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. I love that. We can add it like this. I feel like that fills that corner quite nicely. We could even... Wait, does that make sense if we add this over here? Or does that feel... No, actually that... Oh, wait, that is clipping a bit. Hold on. This is hard to see. Yeah, that's good. I think that's nice because then over here we could maybe add like a nice reading chair or something. Doing great. Started embroidering. Oh my goodness, that's super cool. I'd love to learn that one day. I think I could, but it's like I've just never had the time to do so. And also, Rockabilly, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're having such a good day today. Let's see. Of course. Thank you so much, Lily, for hanging out. I appreciate that a ton. It's starting to look such a normal house. I forgot for a second it was a rounded carrot cake. Thank you. That's a really big compliment. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. And then we can do like a little table. Oh, we could even do the table in kind of in between. This is almost like a little living room, you know? No, I don't like that one. Don't like that. Oh, saving is actually a good idea. Holiday started today. Let's go. That sounds so nice. Enjoy the holiday. How long do you have time off? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I've had a nice week. Oh my God. Yesterday, I had such a wild day. I ended up spending so much time at the end of the day scheduling all of my TikToks. Because during the day yesterday, I edited 57 TikToks. So I spent almost the entire day editing. And then at the end of the day, I was like, okay, but I still have to schedule it, you know? So I spent almost the entire evening scheduling all of the TikToks on TikTok and YouTube. I scheduled 3 TikToks a week. I have TikToks and YouTube Shorts scheduled until January 2025. To be fair, they all came from one singular video. And what I basically did is I cut down the mod video from YouTube into like separate TikToks. And then I scheduled from that video 3 a week. And then I'm going to do another video where I will probably also get like almost as many TikToks or maybe 2 other smaller videos. Because I'd love the idea of like being able to post a TikTok almost like daily. But the thing is, the nice thing is I already edited those videos. So the only thing I need to do is like cut it up in smaller segments. On the positive, you're well prepared. Yeah, and the thing is I need it. Like, this is the only way that I can do TikTok and YouTube. I basically need to like batch edit and just schedule everything. Because I don't have time weekly to work on TikTok. I can like free up a day every couple of months to work on it, and then that's it. And especially now with like my management, I've been working on a lot of sponsorships in the back. And unfortunately, it's been a little bit of a bumpy ride. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We're doing a lot of sponsored videos for Extratxt. So that's working a lot with corporates because it's, you know, it's like a corporate, or like it isn't like a corporate channel, but it's like a channel with a bunch more, you know, it's like software and stuff that want to sponsor. And they are so hard to work with. They want like 7 million reviews, and then they give you like a brief of what they want, and then you do that, and then you edit it, and then you upload it, and they're like, no, but actually we wanted something else. And I'm like, then why wasn't that in your brief? Like, they write a whole brief of everything they want, and then we show them a preview, and they're like, yeah, but this feels a bit long. We were kind of like aiming for a video of 20 minutes. I'm like, well, you should have told me that. If you had envisioned how long the video would be, you need to tell me. I can't just come up with a whole video concept and then you're like, yeah, but actually the video needs to be 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, but that video concept doesn't work in 20 minutes. And like, it's also obviously me and my management are kind of like getting used to each other, like getting used to with, you know, how our workflow goes, what are the things that we need. So it's kind of like a combination of our workflow is not perfect, and then like brands are being ridiculously difficult for no necessary reason. And then that combination is really unfortunate. So in the past like 2-3 days, we've had so much back and forth with brands, like so much communication, so much like checking in, and it's been like really, really busy. Like, I think in the end, the result is pretty good because we actually got some sponsorships that we were like, okay, we're going to cancel this or this is not happening, which is sad, obviously money-wise, but like it freed up a bunch of my brain space. So now I feel much calmer. But like this morning, I woke up pretty stressed about it because I was like, okay, I have sponsored videos until December and all of them are being difficult. Yeah, they wanted also they wrote feedback on like the review video that I made, and they were like, Rosanna has to keep viewer retention in mind. And I'm like, oh really? No, but seriously, I do? What a surprise. On YouTube? You're telling me that I need to make sure that my viewers on YouTube are engaged? Like that my edit is interesting enough to like watch for the entire... What? I would have never expected that. Like after 3 years of making YouTube content, that's revolutionary. So like the feedback is also kind of, and it was a review edit because they insisted that they wanted to see something, or like we wanted to share something so that they felt like a little bit more comfortable going ahead with the script I had proposed. So I sent them something and they're like, yeah, it's a little bit plain. And I was like, I know, because I haven't done any editing. I just sent you like the very bare bones rough cut of the recording because I'm not going to do the edit until I'm fully done with the video, but I'm not going to fully make the video if you still want to adjust things. So they're like, it's a little bit plain. Rosanna should think about viewer retention. And I'm like, this is, you know, I was like the "this is fine" meme kind of reading through that, but it's fine. It's just it's how the process goes. it's just it takes a lot of your time. And that's why I'm really happy that I now have the management helping out, because stuff like this just takes an unnecessary amount of time of like going back and forth 7 million times, and it's just, it never feels rewarding as well. Also, thank you for the breather, and hi Bailey, welcome in, and Sakina, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for cheering me on. I appreciate it. So I'm so obliged to have all of the hearts on your videos now. Yes, please. That helps a ton. It helps a ton if you comment on my YouTube videos. So liking videos, commenting on them, like those things really make a big difference for a creator, because it usually shows that your audience is like really engaged. And that helps a lot. I'm doing well, Huff. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. It shows them that your audience is engaged, which usually is a huge pro for brands that want to work with you. I feel like a stalker. No, please. But I do respond. Wait, what? Do O respond for you? Wait, what? I always like your comments. Every single time I see one, I'm like, heart. I comment a lot. It's like, exactly. Yeah. And I really appreciate that. Like, I might not always have the time to, like, fully reply, but I always try to like all of the comments and make sure that you guys know that I've seen them. So any one of you who takes the time to, like, comment on my YouTube videos, just in general, like, if you're ever hanging out, not just in my stream or in my space, but, like, for any other content creator, if you're hanging out and someone is talking about, like, subscribing or something, and you're like, ah, dang, I wish I could support this creator, but unfortunately I'm not like in a financial position to do so. Stuff that is free to do, which helps creators a ton, is commenting on their Instagram, liking posts, liking YouTube videos, because those numbers, unfortunately, because it sometimes is really hard for your mental health, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Those numbers matter a lot when they try to reach out to brands and be like, hey, I would like to work with you. And then you can literally show and be like, hey, look, I have a really engaged community. Because Instagram, like, literally has it as a percentage of, like, how engaged your community is. So if you want to support a creator, liking all of their YouTube videos and liking all of their posts across social media, depending on which social media you use, is potentially one of the best free ways you can support them. Because by you doing that, you're not spending any money, but it helps them get into the eye and like kind of like get the attention of potential brands that might have the money to pay them. So like in a way you can help out a lot. You can make a big difference. Also, Coco Loco, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's capitalism, so we need to survive with the numbers. Exactly. Yeah. And it is sad that that's the truth, but it is. And it's also one of those truths that I've kind of like learned to accept over the past 3 years of working in this space, is that you're, to a degree, you're just gonna have to be okay with the fact that your life or like your value sometimes almost gets just reduced to numbers. Thank you, Esther. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to watch my YouTube videos, comment on it, anything, feel free to check it out. I have a bunch of Sims videos. So like if you enjoy me playing The Sims over here and you're looking for good mods or builder tips and tricks, I always try to make videos that are not just there for like entertainment, but also actually provide value, you know? Also, Siofra, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I'd like to have some final decoration on this wall, and then I think the upstairs is done. I don't want to use these flowers again. Like, I feel like otherwise I'm going to use them too often. Hi, Melissa. It is so good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you've been so well. Ooh, we could go for like this because we're also using these on the outside. To kind of, do I want to let them go all across? Is that like too much? Or is it cute? It almost creates like a custom wallpaper. It could be like little bits of carrots, you know? that are in the carrot cake. Oh, that's annoying. It doesn't, like, perfectly fit. Hold on. What if we, like, make them slightly smaller with tool? Because then it doesn't clip at the door anymore, and I can probably add, like, one final one. What are you building? Today we're making a carrot cake. I'll show you in a second. Hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So we're working on a shelf for the Builders games. Yes, it goes to my Notion website, but it is .nl because I'm located in the Netherlands. So my domain is in the Netherlands. So that's why it's .nl and not .com. It's just a Dutch domain. It feels weird to be watching you at night. Also, oh my god, I just saw you're in Barcelona and you went to KFC. That sounds so nice. Also, welcome to being on our continent. We're actually really close right now. Well, really close for like American, you know. You're from the Netherlands, no way. We're both Dutchies. That's so cool. But yeah, that's why it's the Netherlands, because I have my website here. It's actually really funny. .com is not universal. No? Have you never seen other like websites that are not? You have like .de for Germany, .dk for Denmark, .nl for the Netherlands, I mean, it's even twitch.tv. It's not .com. Thank you, Strofer. I appreciate it. I needed to do something with my hair because it was not hairing today. I first had it like in a really tight bun, but then it was really windy outside, so the bun was no longer a tight bun. Yeah, there's also .uk. Thank you, HomeServe. I appreciate it. We know this. You can make fun. No, but honestly, I feel like I could buy a domain of .com here as well. It would just be hosted. I'm actually not sure if it would be hosted in the States. I've actually thought about this, that I might actually prefer a .com domain eventually, because it just looks like a little bit more international. But .nl it's kind of like a little homage, I guess. The funny thing is, I didn't even buy my own domain. You're moving to a new place. Oh my god, good luck with the packing. Means company? I mean, maybe, but it's a US domain, I guess.
Extra who?
Hi,
Happy?
Chris.
You
Welcome
make no
in.
sense to me.
Welcome to my life.
Depending on where the server is located, but when you bought the domain, I actually don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know. The thing is, I didn't buy my own domain. Sweetie bought it for me as a gift. And he pays for it every year. And I said to him, I was like, I'll buy it from you. Like, just let me know where I have to pay. Because, like, he bought it once as a gift. And I'm like, you don't have to pay for it every year. It's like my website. I can pay for it myself for my business. And he's like, no, I'll pay for it. Typo Friday. We all have those some days. But yeah. Sweetie also hosts everything on the domain. So, like, the fact that my domain, if you go to rosannatxt.nl, goes to my website, that's because Sweetie sets it up. Like, I don't even know how to do that myself. I need him for it. Oh, no. We have this weird song again. Skip. You can buy a .com and host it in the Netherlands. You can buy Australian domain and host it in Germany. Doesn't matter. Okay, so what is it like? What does the extension signify then? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Sweetie is amazing. 100%. 100% agree. Also, I hope you're doing well. Your brain right now. I love that. I love the Giddy Goose emote. It's one of my favorites. Commercial? I don't know. I'm actually curious. Hold on, chat. We need to look this up. I need to get my curiosity tickled right now. I'm going to look it up. It's looking so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. NL is the Internet Country Code top level domain. So it's the top level domain. In the DNS hierarchy, the top level domain represents the first stop after the root zone. In simpler terms, a TLD, top level domain, is everything that follows the final dot of the domain. For example, in the domain google.com, .com is the TLD. Some other popular TLDs are .org, .uk, and .edu. TLDs play an important role in the DNS lookup process. For all uncached requests, when a user enters a domain like google.com into their browser window, the DNS resolver... Okay, I feel like I'm like reading Chinese right now. Okay, but like .com stands for commercial. Interesting. Not to me. Keep going. Also, Fluorescent, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Bea, thank you so much for watering the plants. But so it is a domain, but it's not necessarily linked to the location. Well, some of them are. UK is for domains from the United Kingdom. And .gov is for the US government entities. So I'm guessing not everyone can just use .gov. .com is intended for commercial businesses. So in my case, if I were to go for Rosannatxt.com, that would suggest that my brand is a business. There's generic TLDs, there's country codes, there's sponsored ones, and there's infrastructural ones. And there's reserved ones. So there's also .localhost is reserved for computer environments. Interesting. Learning so much today. Maybe this would be an instance for AI to ask for a simpler explanation. Honestly, kind of like reading that second part did give me a good idea. Also, I'm so sorry. Your thing got deleted by FOSSA because we don't allow links home serve. But Rosanna.life, I'd take that. Also, thank you so much, Esther, for the uptime reminder. You're so right. We are actually heading into break time. Because in a minute, we're going to have a round of ads. I'll just do a quick show round for people that haven't seen what we made today. So this is our little upstairs room. We have the bedroom. We have the very extensive couples bathroom. We have a nice skill building room where you can read some books, you can do some painting, you can play piano, play the guitar, and play some chess. And we have like an extra little cupboard in the corner. And then I'm going to continue with these two bedrooms and the kitchen and the living room after I come back from my break. So I'm just going to take a quick break. I'm going to stretch my legs, probably go downstairs. Scott might be coming home, so I might say a quick hi to him. And then I'll put on some words on stream so you guys can play a little mini game. So you don't have to get bored. Thank you for cheering me on, Dickie and Laura. I appreciate it. And Sio for as well. And also, Dickie, it is good to see you. I hope you're having such a good day. And thank you, HomeServe, for the meds reminder. If you're hanging out here and you haven't taken your meds today, please make sure to do so. It's very important. I'll do the words on stream thingy. There we go. I'll be right back. Please make sure to use this time to also practice some self-care. Let me see. Am I cute today? Ooh, I'm so close to perfection, people. So close. Fridge. Tortillas. I love those. Also from the fridge instead of the freezer. And cozy. Ooh, I'm really cozy today. I feel that. I identify with a cozy planty today. Please enjoy the break. I'll see you guys in about like 5-6 minutes or so. Hello. I'm back. You guys are doing so well. Probably not the word, but... I know, home serve. I know that's how you write it, but that's the O is not in there. So I figured I'll just try. That's the thing with this game. I just write 5 million words that I know are wrong. And then, like, sometimes there's one that I'm like, oh. Going on a tea run. Exactly. Doesn't that make sense? Or run tea, maybe? I hate that they don't show you the nature. Oh my god. That makes so much more sense than runty. Also, Lynn, hi, it is good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, even though you guys are doing fantastic and I'm always really proud of you, I'm going to go back to The Sims because we need to finish this build. We're on a schedule, people. We're on a schedule. Also, thank you so much for the follow while I was on break. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you all so much for playing. I do appreciate it. Okay, where do I start with the kitchen? Let's start with the kitchen because I feel like I have a vision for the kitchen. So let's just start there because that usually makes it easier. If you have like a vision for what you want to do. I was thinking we could put the fridge there and then we can do like a nice island end over there so that works with the door. The question is, do I want to do an island end over here as well? I might. That looks a bit better. Slow-mo, thank you. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that. Even though the button's literally right there, I just still forget it. We didn't get a fridge with island living, did we? No, there's no fridge that matches this set. I might actually, you know what? I might actually go... Ooh, that's hard. What does the end piece of that kitchen look like? I don't like that. No. I'm like trying to figure out because obviously the wood tones are not going to match anyways. But I like the fridge if it's like not white. That'd be great. Dark brown, light brown. Let's see what we have. We have that one. I don't know. I could use that one. That kind of does fit the color scheme. Ooh, that's nice. I like that one too. What colors do we have for the kitchen that comes with that set? That's the one from the new kitchen pack that we got. Let's see. The Home Chef Hustle one. Ooh, that comes in a really nice brown as well. I might go for that one instead of this one. Although, no, wait. Carrot cake is not that dark brown. Like, it has little dark brown pieces, but it's not all that dark brown. So I think I'm just going to do it like this. That doesn't clip. Okay, perfect. The downside is we didn't get any cabinets with this kitchen. So I might have to use these cabinets anyways. But I think that's okay. Could even go for some, like, nice open shelving. End piece for this one? Oh, the end piece is longer. Okay, no. I don't like that at all. I do know, look, the thing is Island Living did come with like a top cabinet part, but it's technically, it doesn't belong to the kitchen set, but you can use it for it anyways. Let me show you which one that is so we can decide whether that makes sense. It might be kind of cute for this build, actually. So it's this one. Oh, why does that... I was just about to say that color looks really silly. Hi, Boov. Hold on. Mm. That could be kind of funky. I like that. Oh, nice. My sister sent me a card from her holiday. She's currently on holiday in the northern parts of the Netherlands. She sent me a little card. That's really cute. I like that. Oh, that that doesn't fit perfectly. That annoys me slightly. Can we scoot that in a little bit more, or will that start to clip on the other side? Yeah. Can only scoot that in so ever so slightly. We can flip them around if we wanted to. Maybe that works better. It's like a little bit of an asymmetrical kitchen, but I think it is actually pretty cute. So I'm just gonna... Your succulent little plant just died. Oh no, what happened? What happened to it? Did you give it too much water or not enough? You know, it would be really fun if on the inside we did like a little fruit bowl, but just with carrots in it. Think watering too much. Yeah, that's... Succulents are really sensitive to that, unfortunately. Hold on, this could be perfect. I just need carrots. Can we make carrot cake in The Sims? No, unfortunately we can't. Or at least not that I know of. Does anyone know if you can make carrot cake in The Sims? Like, if it's a recipe? I don't think it is, but... You can with a baking skill? Really? So if we go on the gallery, there might be carrot cakes. Kaylin, thank you so much. Okay, I don't like how this is starting to look, but I do want to do something with the carrots, and I'm going to keep this just somewhere else. Thank you so much for the 20 months. That is such a wildly long time. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I'll add you to the sub board. Hold on. Nee, die zit daar nog in. Also Tony, hi, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. 20 months, that is a beautiful pumpkin. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We could add a... Yeah, I was thinking we can add a real carrot cake. If we can make one in The Sims, we might as well. I'm just going to have to find it on the gallery. Thank you so much for cheering me on. I appreciate that. I can type. There we go. Thank you so much. Also, I'm very quickly going to close my window because all of a sudden there's this like really cold draft in my room, and it's probably because Scott opened the door in the bedroom, so now there's like 2 air holes. Do we have a debug carrot cake? So apparently we do. I'm just gonna have to find it. I think it's kind of like the cherry cake, so it's not really like a debug item you can find easily, but you can find it on the gallery, I think. I think I might bulldoze my entire lot and start over. Sometimes that's just the best thing to do. That's the best thing to help you in your creative process. Much better. No longer as cold. Okay, let's see. I like the idea of looking for it though. Might be difficult to add it onto this lot. Let's see. Let's go on the gallery and search for carrot cake. And then we'll probably have to sort on room. I love that someone made carrot cake doll and carrot cake as a horse. It doesn't seem like anyone uploaded a carrot cake, so... And I searched for carrot before, and I couldn't find it. Are you sure we can make carrot cakes in The Sims? Yeah, I would probably do that, Esther, if I found one. I'm gonna Google it. Oh, there's carrot cupcakes. They're not like full cakes, it's carrot cupcakes. We can add those ones though, because I know where to find them. Those are just in the fridge category. In my brain, I was trying to figure out where the actual carrot cake was, but if it's carrot cupcakes, that makes sense. Of course, Tommy Ann, of course. Hold on. The baconing. Ew. Are you telling me we can make bacon cupcakes in The Sims? Carrot cake cupcake. There we go. Oh, save it, open it on another lot. Yeah, you can do that too. I'll size it up a bit so it's like a little bit of a bigger carrot cake. Share a picture in the Discord. Sims made a carrot cake. Why can I not add candles? I think... It sounds like the OP of this post is saying, I don't know why, but the black and white cakes are gone. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a mod, which replaces the other cake. I don't think there's a carrot cake in game. I've never seen it. And considering all the other cakes are here, and we also cannot find it on the gallery. Like, that's my thing. Almost always people have uploaded these things on the gallery. But I'll just use the carrot cupcake. I think that's cute too. I like that as well. Because we have like, there's so much weird items in The Sims, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just wondering, we do also have bigger... Yeah, we also have this one. That's like a tiny one. Because then I'd like to use... I think if you place these, yeah, they place as empty. Thank you for cheering me on and welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm pretty sure there's an actual carrot cake. I can't find it though. That's what confuses me. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to raise those up with tool, I guess. But I'm okay with using the carrot cupcakes. That's still cute. It still gets the message across. I think... No, even that's too much. Ew! That sounds so gross! So, made it. Let's go, Mick. Let's go. So, this week, I accidentally dropped a necklace into the sink. and it went into like the bottom part of the sink, so I couldn't get it back. So I asked Scott, it was like, if could you remove like the bottom part of the sink to see if we can still get it back? And he just removed it, and the sound of what is coming out of that sink does not sound good. It was like a wet splash. But nee. Maar ik heb de kraan niet gebruikt. Hij viel er direct in en ik heb hem daarna niet gebruikt. De kraan niet. Ik heb expres daarna niks meer gedaan. Wait, I'm just gonna check for a second. I'll be right back, okay? He got it back. It is really gross. It's really gross, but he got it back. I'm so happy. Ew. Oh, I need to wash this necklace so badly now. Oh. The shit that's coming off of this is so gross. But I'm really happy because I got this necklace as a gift from Scott when we'd been together for like 6 months. I've been wearing it almost every day since. So it's become like really like kind of a comfort necklace. Like I like playing with it as well. And it's like a real silver necklace as well. So it's, you know, it's not something that's, it's also like a little designer necklace. So it's not something that's like easily replaceable. It smells really bad. Oh, I'm gonna wash my hands after, but I want to show you guys. Look. Come on. It's a very simple little necklace. And that's exactly why I love it so much. Because it's like, you can wear it with everything. So I was really sad. Like I dropped it in the sink and it just went like ploop, in the drain. But I'm really glad I have it back. Sucky slurp. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it before putting it on again. He got you a silver necklace after 6 months. He's a keeper. I know. Also, Boef. Mick vraagt of ik je kan laten weten dat hij je horloges heel erg mooi vindt. He says, oh nice, thanks. Dat zei hij ook. Een van je psycho's, dat hij heel bijzonder is. Ja. Ja. Scott, like, dat heeft hij heel goed gezien. Fortnite saying 12 hours on your Switch, Bailey. That's terrible. Also, hi, Bella. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Ja, zeker. And he's saying thank you for doing the internet thingy because he appreciates it a lot, just like me.
Thanks, Mick.
You just got Scott Samar. It's very rare. Not many people get that. So, but yeah, I really appreciate it. So nice. That jump scared me. Oops. Hi, anderhalve meter afstand. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. It is so good to see you. Always when I see your name in Zai's chat, I'm like, haha, another Dutchie. I love your username. It's so good. But welcome in. It's good to see you. That was directly in my ear holes, exactly like ASMR's supposed to be. Yeah, you did ASMR in their ear holes. I'm so tired, bro. I didn't really sleep on the plane. No, sleeping on planes is terrible. I can never do that either. I'm always so impressed. There's like some people that come in, sit down, and they're gone. They're just like, and they're out. And I'm like, how do you do that? Like, no. Like, even before takeoff, they'll just fall asleep. And they don't even wake up during takeoff, nothing. They'll just sleep through it. And I'm like, you have a way of living that I aspire to reach one day, but I don't have it now. Okay, I can turn off debug and live edit because it's kind of messing with my, just like me. You do that? How, teach me your ways. It was so hot the entire time. Oh no, that's not good. You love sleeping on planes, glitter girl? Maybe they took sleeping pills. Yeah, that's, so I once, when I was in Aruba at Steph's family house, he was like, oh yeah, I just take some sleeping pills. Then I just sleep. I'm like, okay, well, didn't think about that. Do you know if when I have default food textures, the build will show up, including CC? No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. If you just have things that are in the game, it will not show up as CC. You should be all good. And even if it does show as CC, just put in the builders Discord that it is an accident and that there's no CC in there. No, I didn't watch the final season of Dexter yet. No. Actually, the actual final season, the newer one, I haven't watched ever. I didn't watch it when it came out because I kind of was planning on rewatching everything and then I never did. But I think we're going to watch it now, considering that we're rewatching it, or like we're watching it together. So I'm probably going to ask him if we can just watch the whole thing. Have you seen it? The one that they like where Dexter's kid is like older, because I do know kind of what the plot line is. I've just never seen it. I sleep on crowded bus. I can sleep anywhere. Oh, that sounds so nice. I want a little orange flower, I think. Let me get the colors. I have a bad habit of watching air crash investigations on the plane. Okay, but tell me why I do the same thing. Whereas, like, I know when I was flying to the States, like a week before, I watched a documentary about like everything that can go wrong on a plane. I'm like, why do I do this to myself? I didn't see any Dexter Kid. So it's like, I don't want to spoil, obviously. So I'm not gonna like tell too much. But it's like a newer season they made like 5 or 6 years ago. Ooh, we could go for these ones. The nice little succulents. Those are cute. Um, let's actually get some lighting in the kitchen. I do know which ones I want to get, but I think they came with... Hold on. The carrot cake exists. I can't find it, though. Make you feel better about a flight or worse? Usually worse. Scott just heard me talking. He was like, I thought you didn't want to give spoilers about airline investigations. I mean, fair. I don't want to spoil how your flight's gonna go. Is it a swatch on another cake? I have no idea. Even then, I would expect to be able to find it on the gallery. Want me to have a sim make it and upload it to the gallery? You would do that, Jellyfish? Do you have the time? Do you have the time to do that now? That'd be awesome. I know what made air travel better because of past crashes. That is true. That is true. I'm literally playing right now. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. You're literally the best. Because then we can actually have a carrot cake. Maybe sitting on like a little plateau. We can have the... Oh, that would be fun. We can have like a carrot cake in a carrot cakeception. Moonlight, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had a really good stream today. Thank you so much for coming over here. I appreciate that a ton. This build looks so good already. Thank you. Thank you. How was your stream? What were you up to today? I'd absolutely love to hear it. Thank you for coming over here. We're building a carrot cake house. So you came in on a good stream, you know? Also, I saw a question. Do I usually play The Sims? So I do two types of stream. I do both co-working as well as gameplay. When we do co-working, that's like 2 to 3 times a week. It's usually during daytime, or at least for us, daytime, where we do like focus sessions together, and then we hold each other accountable. That's like 50% of my content, and then the other 50% is gaming, which is mostly The Sims with like a sprinkle of variety. I also really enjoy other games like Minecraft and Fortnite and Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and stuff. I just tend to play The Sims on stream mostly. It's just a game that I find easiest to stream, I guess. I've noticed if I stream any other game, I always get like really tired. Of course, Bailey, please go get yourself some sleeps. That is so sensible. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have some really good sleeps after your long plane ride. I tried to upload the carrot cake. It does not appear, but I popped the room in my gallery anyway, so we can test if it appears. Okay, wait. So you also uploaded. Let me check. Is your gallery name Angel Whims as well, or is that still your old name? Sounds like very chilled and cozy streams. That's what I try, yeah. It's kind of like wind down time, even though sometimes my streams get really chaotic because my community can be silly. Yeah, okay, I was thinking that it was probably still Angel Sims. Let's see. Yeah, see, so it's an empty room. I'm curious if Jellyfish uploads it, if the same thing happens. That's really weird. That it's an item that you can make, but you apparently cannot upload it? Well, in the meantime, I'm just going to continue with this kitchen. I really need to get a move on. Holy crap, I'm so slow with this build. It's actually embarrassing. I might actually place the table like this because this build has such weird dimensions. Okay, I'm gonna go on like regular building speed, but then I might not explain as much about what I'm doing. You guys can see how I build when I'm not streaming now. Ooh, I really like those chairs. Might have to place the table like this anyway, simply for the sake of the room. Of course, of course. Thank you so much for hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy ASMR.
There's a tiny text message.
Yes, I
A
still
very
do
tiny
use
one.
DaVinci,
Please
Lena.
read it.
Hello,
Sweetie!
Picalaches.
Thank you so much for the 36 months. Let me add you to the subboard. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. On tier 2 as well. Thank you, thank you. I think one of the cakes I baked and uploaded with my room for the Pride Room challenge also disappeared while uploading. Really silly. Really silly. Also, new Shell, welcome in. It is really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So, what? Also, Erky, welcome in. It is good to see you. No, you did not. I am so sorry. They are the worst. Do you have antibiotics already? That really... You do? Okay, good. When did you start? Do you still have a lot of pain? I'm so sorry. That's... that. I mean, I wish I didn't, but I know, and they suck. Oh, those curtains are too short. That's really unfortunate. Went to the doctor yesterday. Okay. Good, good. I don't know how you're feeling now, symptom-wise, but usually those antibiotics work relatively quickly. So you should start feeling better in like probably 12 hours. Antibiotics kind of sucks. Yeah, it does. It really does. But it sucks even more to not take them if you have a UTI, unfortunately. But I hope you get better soon. I'm so sorry. That's literally the worst. That really, really sucks. Ooh. Those are really cute. And then we're gonna do the orange lighting. Although maybe I'm gonna keep these on like the normal... No, no, that one. And then I wanted to do like some detailed lighting on the wall. Hold on. Okay. It seems to be appearing. Okay, I'll look it up right away. I see it. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can place the room. You uploaded it as a build another room? When did I last save chat? When did I last save? You can't do Control Z, Andy. Once you replace a room, you can't Control Z. I do have the carrot cake though. Hi, Caramel. Welcome in. You can't save it as a room. I can't copy it either. I'm gonna have to restart. No, Jellyfish, no, that's not your fault. I should have checked. I just clicked. That's absolutely not your fault. I just clicked and didn't check. It's fine. It's fine. I'll redo it. Oh, also, that actually means that I have to start a manual recording. Because this stops my default recording. I'm so proud of myself that I actually remembered this. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. How do I do that again? NVIDIA recording. What is like the hotkey? Alt F9 it says, but like how do I open GeForce Experience? Is that also Alt C? That's it. Record. Start. Okay, it should be recording now. Is it recording? Yes, it's recording. Perfect. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Jellyfish. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that a ton, Anonymous. That's super kind. Jellyfish, please do enjoy all of your subby perks. And please, please don't feel like you did anything wrong, okay? This was all on me. I should have checked. Okay, it should be recording, so we should be good. Load game. Let's see when I saved. It will be fine. We'll just do some building again. I think I might have I definitely saved at the end of the upstairs floor. So worst case is we lost the kitchen, but I'm pretty sure that I can remake that quite quickly. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And you're completely okay, Jellyfish. Please don't worry about it. The fact that you're trying to help out with getting me a carrot cake, like, literally is so sweet. I think you saved before doing something with the table. Really? Okay, that'd be even better. That'd be even better. We got this. Luckily, I didn't lose the whole build. Like, that's good. I actually need to upload it to my gallery quickly as well. Or, like, to my library. Maybe we should have a reward. We have a save command. If you do !save in chat, it puts a little reminder for me to save. A kind request to everyone not to spam that, obviously, but usually I see it in chat, so it's fine. Chat. Yo, I saved like 2 minutes before all of this happened. We're all good. I just need to add the curtains and the light. Also, Sage, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Caramel, thank you so much for cheering me on. This is so good. Oh my god. Okay, we're all perfect. But that does mean that I can't place the carrot cake. I guess that's just the downside of this situation is a carrot cake is not happening. I'll just place the supersized cupcake over there then. It's not as pretty as a carrot cake, but I guess we're gonna have to accept that it's not happening. You checked before you checked out my... See? I feel like I'm getting better at the habit of saving a lot. I think it's the experience with the Builders games. Like, I've done so much building for the Builders games at this point. Not just this season, but specifically previous season when the builds were all, like, humongous. I just got a lot better at saving. That you can't save... Yeah, you can save it as a build, but you can't save it as a room. It doesn't make any sense. It's actually really strange. It's actually really weird. But oh well. I wanted to do the lighting from the high school years pack, but I'm gonna have to go into Sims 3 mode. Okay, I do actually really like the look of this kitchen. And what I want to do is I want to do like a little underlighting of this kitchen. And then change all of that to orange. Thank you so much, Jojo. I appreciate it. Ooh, that was a little bit intense for zooming out. Let's change all of that to orange. So the whole kitchen is going to have like a nice orangey glow. We could even do like different shades of orange if we wanted to. No, I like the dark one on there. We can maybe do a darker one on here too. Oh, that's really cozy. Of course, jellyfish, of course. Please, please go take your time. I fully understand. Maybe that's why things got removed when you did. Yeah, probably. When we did the Pride Room challenge, I think that's what happened as well. But that's so dumb. Like, why? Why does that happen? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. I just need to get back to the curtains. Because I feel like the curtains were a really nice, cozy addition. Let's do colors, orange. Now I'm like doubting, do I want to use different curtains? I don't particularly like those, I'm not gonna lie. We don't have a lot of tall curtains, do we? Like, a lot of the curtains that we have are for shorter wall length. See, they're like all too short. But which ones did I use? I used these ones, which were kind of like... I could use them and that looked fine. Nice. And then I remember what I was doing. I was looking for like a nice wall decoration for on the wall in the kitchen. So we can continue with that. Let me scroll down. We can do that. Actually, that kind of is a funny nod to the cutlery outside. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That's funny. I'm trying to figure out if there is anything else that I want to add on the wall. Or if I should just, like, leave it at this and accept that this is maybe what it is. We could do even more orange lighting on the inside. If we really wanted to. I don't think that looks good, but just for funsies wanted to try. I don't know, what does one add here? I feel like we need something over here because right now it's like a little bit too empty. You bought for myself as a birthday cake. Nice. Is a bar too much? Yeah, that's too much. I was thinking console table, but we don't really have like something round. So everything's gonna look like a little bit awkward. We could, if we wanted to, use the cabinets again. We have done that before and like kind of created a little round piece ourselves. You know what? We could use the two end pieces again. I already used them over here, so. And then we can put maybe like a fruit bowl or something on it. I need the other one. I mean, it's a bit odd, but that's gonna happen with anything around the round wall, I'm afraid. Also, I just realized, I think if I click off of my game, it will record my other screen. Lena, if you see a weird screen blip, that's because I accidentally clicked on my other screen. Of course, Chris. Thank you so much for hanging out. You could use round counters to make No, that's the thing. So the round counters are a different round wall. Like they're differently rounded than the round counters from, or like the round wall shape, if that makes any sense. Like the curvage is a different percentage. So that doesn't work. Unfortunately. We can have more cakes and a fruit bowl. Daphne, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello? How was your stream? Let me go here so I can welcome you in. What were you up to today? What were you doing? I see you were doing some just chatting, so that can be a lot of things. Thank you for that raid, and thank you for those follows, and thank you for the shout out for Daphne as well. If you guys are hanging out here and you're looking for a wonderful new friend to follow, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. My community is really good at doing squats, especially on follow buttons. Also, Tom, welcome in. It's very nice to meet you. Hello. And is it Il Condizionatore? I needed to say that syllable by syllable. Wait, you were playing Inzoi. No way. How is it? What are your thoughts on the game? I'd love to hear, but thank you so much for coming over here. I appreciate that a ton. For those of you that are new to my channel, hello, my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I am from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, I do gameplay and co-working streams. And when we do gameplay, it is mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety. And I'd love to show you what we've been up to today. I'm participating in a little builders competition hosted by Simmers for Simmers. And we're making a carrot cake house. You say it right. I'm impressed. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did my best. I think I'll need some practice before I can, like, it comes off the tongue smoothly. But thank you for coming over here. If you need to go raid and run or raid and rest or practice self-care in any form, self-care do be very sexy, so please make sure to do that. You and your community, of course, are super welcome to come hang out here for a little bit. We are trying to finish this shell, which might be a tad ambitious. Not gonna lie. I have to finish it though, because I am actually turning it in as the final the final assignment or the deadline. That's the word I was looking for. The deadline is tomorrow, so I have to hurry up a little bit. Is Inzoi an AI game? We talked a little bit this in the beginning of stream. So there is AI in the game. So I guess one could say it's an AI game. However, the game is not necessarily made with AI. It's not like there were no developers involved or anything. It was just built like a regular game. They have added generative AI into the game. You can turn it off. No, that's okay, Pixie. That's okay. I'm just mentioning it as in, like, it actually came up because it's a hot topic right now. So there is AI in the game. You can turn it off. If you do decide to use it, what you can do is you can basically upload, like, pictures of yourself into the game, and the game will basically use the AI to generate a character or furniture or whatever based off of the images that you upload into the game. That's at least what I understand from it. Hi Pink Flakes, welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
And I think in the beginning of stream, our main conclusion for this was that in the end, this feature on its own is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, it allows you to do pretty cool things in the game, which is nice. As with a lot of AI, unfortunately, a lot of whether or like how it's used depends on the ethics and moral compass of the people using it. So, of course, if you go out of your way to upload images that you do not own the rights to into this AI feature and then use it in your game, you are, in fact, stealing people's artwork. People blame AI for this. I think to a degree, that's just people being bad. Of course, Daphne. Of course. Thank you so much again for the raid. I'm definitely planning on checking out Inzoi at one point, simply because it is a huge new name in the space and it's gonna play a big role. I would turn off the AI features personally. I wouldn't use them. But I do know that there is quite a bunch of people that are excited about this feature. And again, if you use it with respect, it isn't necessarily a bad feature, I think. Again, I don't know all the full details because of the Builders games. I haven't spent a lot of time looking into this game. I am very much against AI stealing artwork from people. So if there were ever a situation where it turns out that Inzoi actually stole artwork from people, or Inzoi is using AI in a way that is absolutely not ethical, I wouldn't use it. I would personally not upload my face into the database of Inzoi so they can create a Zoi of me, because, you know, your face is in a database. It's feeding an AI model. I would prefer that not to happen with my face. But if other people feel comfortable doing that, then they absolutely should. They should go have fun for themselves, you know? So it's kind of like this, like with anything in the world. We kind of summarized it earlier in stream with great power comes great responsibility. I feel like AI is a really good example of that. Like, if you don't use it responsibly or ethically, you shouldn't be wielding that power. But unfortunately, AI isn't limiting enough that you can say people, hey, you are not allowed to, you know, wield this amount of power. Unfortunately, the laws and regulations are clearly very, very behind on that. Wouldn't submit myself, which is fair. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Jojo, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. And Lasira, also, I just realized I saw your name, but I don't think I said hi to you today. But I hope you're doing really well. So it is a difficult decision to make. I feel like it isn't flat out stealing anything at this point. So I'm not going to judge it as such. If it ever turns out that that is the case and that is happening, I would 100% stop using the game, or like reconsider myself playing it, yes or no. But for now, I think it is a pretty cool game. And it is, what I'm mostly glad about is the fact that games like this put The Sims on their tippy toes. The fact that there is now games that are like actively trying to compete with The Sims, I think is a really good thing, because having competition is what makes companies push for bigger creative projects, for more innovative things. And The Sims has been a lone ranger for a very, very, very long time, which means that they have a lot of, I wouldn't call it freedom, is not necessarily the right word, but they hold a lot of power in the space to do whatever they want. And they know that, like, even though maybe people don't like what they're doing, there's no alternative to it. So people kind of have to stick with their service. Yeah, they have a monopoly, exactly. So it is kind of nice to know now that, like, both Paralives and Inzoi, very different games, but they are going to create a nice, refreshing competition in the sim space, I think. Or in the life simulation space, I should say. Which is going to be really good. I think it's definitely going to make a difference that, yeah, the Sims will have to step up their game. And I think it's going to benefit, in the end, it's going to benefit all of us. Because it means that there will be a bigger variety of games to play, so people can kind of pick and choose whatever they feel comfortable with, and like whatever game best suits their graphic style, for instance. Because I know that Inzoi, like, for instance, looks vastly different, like legit vastly different to The Sims. And for some people, that's a huge turnoff. People are like, I don't want to play this game because it looks too realistic. Which is valid. Like, if you do not like the looks of the game, then it's nice that you get to play The Sims. But then there's a bunch of people who don't like the comic style of The Sims, and then they are, like, really happy that they now get to play a game that looks far more realistic. And then Paralives is even, again, a completely different graphic style. Because I think Paralives, like, focuses much more on almost even more, like, hand-drawn cartoonish vibes. Inzoi has a cartoon filter that makes it much cuter. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like if like, obviously I do some more research before I would try out the game, but like if they, for instance, asked me to participate in their playtesting, like doing any beta testing or something, I'd absolutely be down to it. Also, because I can imagine there's a bunch of people in the community here that would definitely be interested in seeing more of this game. I would have to review how much I would play it on a more regular basis, I think. Because of the graphic style. And also, a lot of people say that they are like... what's Matthias, thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs. Excuse me? Thank you. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. They went to Holly, to Plumbite, to the keyboard, to Kristen, and to Allison. If you just got gifted a sub there, please do enjoy all of your subby perks. Thank you, thank you. That's so kind of you. Also, it is so good to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. But I appreciate that a lot. I was saying something and I lost my train of thought. I lost it. I don't remember. Also, welcome back from ads. Welcome back. Thank you for everyone who stuck around during those ads. I appreciate it a ton. I know ads can be annoying on Twitch, so if you just stuck around through those, you're a real one. Thank you for that. Let's see. What kind of... love supporting with ads. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. As a creator, it's always like, we can't turn ads off. Like, that's just, there's no way. Even on YouTube. Like, a lot of people think this. You can't. If you turn them off, what basically happens is you don't make any money off of it. YouTube will still put ads on your video because YouTube is rude like that. So it's like when people are just okay with watching ads and being like, hey, I support the stream that way. That means a lot. That really means a lot. I sent a birthday card in an envelope to someone yesterday and it was returned to sender, aka to me, because it was 5 grams too heavy. Oh no. I've been there and that is so wildly frustrating. But I feel you though. Okay, I'm just trying to like decorate this desk and space a little bit. Like make it look cute. I think we have this book. They have a little typewriter. They don't even have like a proper computer in the Carrot Cake house apparently. But I like this. I think this is pretty cute. I would like to get the things from the clutter kit because that kit always makes my day better. Hold on. Clutter, everyday clutter. There we go. If you lower the amount of ads on your stream, Twitch don't recommend you as much. Really? Didn't even know that. I'm not even that surprised. So I run 3 hours of ads per minute. Sure. Imagine 3 hours of ads per minute, people. Just deal with it. I run 3 minutes of ads per hour, which is it is above the minimum. Like I could run less. But there would still be ads. I think the minimum is like 1.5 minutes per hour. That's like what Twitch will run. If you put it, the thing is I can either run ads myself on a schedule, which I can control myself like when they happen, or Twitch will enable pre-roll ads, which means that as soon as you come into a stream, you'll get ads. That's the only option you have as a streamer. You can pick between having pre-rolls enabled or having ads per hour. I believe the minimum is 1.5 minutes from the top of my head. As a streamer, you get 40% of the ad revenue. If you run 3 minutes of ads per hour, you actually get 55 of that split. So I'm just going to run 3 minutes, which is like the minimum to get 55% off of that split. So that when you guys are watching ads, you are supporting me as a streamer instead of supporting Twitch's pockets because they have enough money. They're part of Amazon. They're good. And then whenever there's ads, I can actively tell people and be like, hey, this actually makes a difference in my monthly income. So if you want to watch through them, you're actively supporting me, because I would genuinely feel like a little bit bad saying to people like, hey, do you want to like sit through all of the ads, even though it goes into Twitch's pockets and, I don't benefit from it at all? Because I genuinely see like watching ads as, in a way, a little bit of an alternative to being able to subscribe. Like if you cannot subscribe, you can still watch ads and it supports the streamer a ton. Someone made a rule set for it, but I don't know how accurate. Wait, really? That's so wild. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I definitely prefer 3 min per hour instead of 2 to 3 ads every 10 minutes. Yes. So this is also something that is absolutely, it depends on the streamer, I guess. But it's 100% something that I've tried to do. Like I try to, really, is it only 30 seconds per hour? I thought it was longer. Also Jade, hi, I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to meet you. So I try to bundle them in 3 minutes because I'm like, you can use those 3 minutes to get up, like use the restroom, stretch. We even tried to take, like at the halfway stream mark, I take a break as well so that you guys don't even miss any content. And then that way it's kind of like you can use it as a time to get yourself some water, anything. But if I were to run like 1 minute every 15 minutes, it would be really hard for you guys to like run, get yourself some water and then run back and then like 15 minutes run and then go to the toilet, you know? 30 seconds, but then it starts pre-rolls like 11 minutes after the ad. Oh. Yeah, that's terrible. I now do 3 minutes per hour and it completely disables pre-rolls. And I try to like warn people. I have Seribot coming into chat, like telling people like, hey, there's an ad coming up. Which I think also helps. For a part, it's just also just like expectation management and I guess communication. Like being open and honest with your community as well. I mean, I know there's people that run like, I think Zach did an experiment at one point of running like a ridiculous amount of ads. And he asked his community, he was like, I want to use you as a test case. Can I like run 25 minutes of ads per hour? And I want to see how much I can make. It was really funny. Sort of wait on important info, game things while the ads are playing. Yeah, I always try to do that. Sometimes I miss them, but I always try to do that as well. I always try to start up my game, for instance, like at the beginning of stream, when we're just getting into things, I try to just wait until the ads are over. And like I start up my game during the ads and then I won't start gaming until the ads are done. You'd watch 24 hours of ads. That's actually really funny. I like that. I think we can do with some pillows. I'm going to use tool to like rotate them slightly, which I know is a detail that is probably going to be like, Ro, why are you doing this? You don't have time. But I want to. You know, I think it's going to make a difference in how the final build looks. And that's important in things like the builders games. So we're going to do it anyways. We're going to... No, not elevate. We're going to rotate those. And then I need to change the axis to be that one. And then it'll be like 20? That's the wrong way around. Oopsie. So that it would be minus 40 now. Maybe 5 back. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that makes them look real cute. I like that. Yeah, if you watch a lot of Twitch channels, then it's definitely worth the investment to buy Twitch Turbo at this point. Like, obviously, it won't give you channel emotes. So that's, like, the only limiting factor is that you wouldn't be able to use the emotes on a channel. But if you watch a lot of streams, it is definitely worth it to get Twitch Turbo at this point. Because I think it's, like, $7 or $8 a month. But you get ad-free viewing everywhere. Yeah, and true, the creator still gets paid. So we still get a cut of that Twitch Turbo revenue. That goes the same for YouTube Premium. Of course, YouTube Premium is actually quite a lot more expensive, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting YouTube Premium unless you consume a ridiculous amount of YouTube. Like, I have YouTube Premium, but I watch YouTube for a living. It's like part of my job. So, oh wait, it's $12.99. Okay, well, still, that's not too bad. I would say if you sub to like more than 4 or 5 streamers, that could be worth it. And also never buy your subscriptions on mobile. Just don't do it. Because on mobile, Apple and Android take a cut. And that's why the sub prices are so much higher. Currently, you're the only one worth a subscription. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Yeah, I still get some. Absolutely. So if you watch my streams with Twitch Turbo, I still get a part of that. Unless you're in Norway, Really? It is cheaper to subscribe on mobile in Norway? But I have to say, I've never once been shown an ad on Twitch, even though I'm not subbed to every streamer, and I watch a lot on Twitch Mobile. Maybe they run them less on Twitch Mobile. I actually don't know, to be honest. I do know on browser you get a lot of ads, so. In the UK, mobile is also cheaper. Wait, what? So my game's freezing, but that's because it's trying to load the entire catalog, so it should be fine in a second. I always sub on PC, and on mobile I use the browser app. Yeah, that's also a good trick. If you don't have access to a PC, you can still use the browser app to subscribe, and you still get the desktop prices instead of the mobile prices. They raised prices on PC lately. Used to be 360, and now it's closer to 5, and the mobile prices is 410. Interesting. They're raising mobile prices though as well, as of this month. They show a lot of ads for you on mobile. Weird. So weird to see the difference. Oh, is it only November 1st? Okay, I thought it was immediate. I need to like genuinely start reading my Twitch emails. Sometimes I see them and I'm like, okay, I need to read this, but then I don't want to, so I don't. I should though. I mean, to be honest, that's not entirely true. I do read them very often. I feel like just this week I have been very bad with anything. And it happens that this week Twitch was like, oh, let us release like 7 million new features. It's like they looked at my calendar and they were like, oh, Rosanna is like really busy. Let's do a lot of like things. You know, let's talk about new sub prizes and like let's release an Inzoi demo that is 3 days long. Also, I clicked on the entire catalog again, so yeah, I want to save, but my game is freezing right now. There we go. I saved after the last catalog freeze, though, so it was like 30 seconds ago or something. I wanted to go into wall decorations. Good night, Lena. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're gonna have some really nice sleeps. Let's see. I feel like that would be a nice addition next to the door. Wait, we have the coat rack upstairs already, so I can just get it from here. Because that would be also really nice next to the door, I think. We can have a little doormat. Thank you for cheering me on, Sophie. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to add too much over here because I think that's just gonna like create or block the walkway. But it would be nice to have something on the wall, but maybe we can just go for like a mirror or something, like something bigger like this. Okay, I guess the answer is no, but wouldn't that go for every painting as well? Or do the paintings curve? I don't think so. Annoying. Yeah, those don't curve either. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna look at the colors then. And then figure something out. Maybe we just do like a bunch of smaller things. Smaller decorations. That fit the color scheme. I really wish we had a big painting of a carrot, but we don't. That would have been perfect. And I wanted to pull my hair out with how little decor you can put on curved walls. Yeah, it is. Genuinely, curved walls are one of the most frustrating game features. Okay, that's not perfect, but I don't even care enough at this point to like actually fix that. So I might just... Oh, wait. That has like one of the same. Okay, that's annoying. Is that the same in every single one? So I do feel like these are really cute. I like these a lot. Gallery art of a carrot. We actually searched for this, Sophie, and there wasn't that much. And like a lot of those were really obviously not like Sims vibes. They had like very different graphics. Oh. And I actually got that as feedback on last week's build, that they were like, just keep in mind for like next week's that the gallery art is like the only thing that kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Which I have to admit, looking back, I could kind of see where they were coming from with that feedback on the previous build. Like, the entire build was such a vibe, but then that just kind of ruined it. I'll just add some nice... I feel like this isn't a carrot, but it still fits the theme. Does the gallery... Yeah, so we looked for it, and there's not that much, Andy. It's really annoying, actually. I wish we could put Amber in the game. Okay, the lighting. Oh my goodness, hold on. I quickly need to go into first person. Okay, the lighting of this living room is really, really genuinely pretty. I think I get the PLC now. Each generation is a different pack. Yes! Oh my god, exactly. Yes. I wish we could put Amber in the game. Yep. It always throws me off when there's gallery art that has English language. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that looks so funny. You feel so slow. No worries, no worries. That's completely fine. That is completely fine. I sometimes have this as well, where something is like, once I get it, I'm like, how did I not get it? But then, you know, it just took a second. Okay, but I really like this. I think this room is perfect like this. Like, with the lighting and everything, it looks super warm and super cozy. Taking screenshots of this is gonna be such a pain, by the way. I don't even want to talk about the lighting in this game. So this is all new for me. That is completely fine. I totally get it. But yeah, every generation is a new pack, and you can like play through them one by one. The lighting is kind of carroty. Perfect. Okay, I do like the kitchen as well. I think the different color, like orange lighting in the kitchen is very cute. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we have 2 more rooms to do, but both of those are bedrooms. I'll just do a quick peek upstairs because I don't think we looked at this part. So this part has a white ceiling. Okay, I actually really like this across the wall. I think that's perfect for in here. My camera moves so quickly. But this is super cute. I like this a lot. And then we have the bedroom. Like a little bookcase as well. And then we have our bathroom that we spend 7 million years making. Like a double couple shower. I'm really liking this house. This is good. Okay. It's solid. And then the outside, for anyone who hasn't seen it, because you're like, maybe like, why does she keep referring to it being a carrot cake? There we go. It is an actual carrot cake. Also, Supernatural Writer, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The outside is so cute. Thank you. So it is part of I'm participating in the Builders Games. It's like a Sims building competition that is hosted by Simmers for Simmers. And every season they have like a different theme. In the previous season, the theme was World Tour. So we had to build like different places from across the world. And I really love that season. So when they announced this season, I was like, I really want to sign up to this season as well. And I actually got accepted. And this week it is like a 4-week season. So it's a smaller season than before. And every week we get a little shell challenge and like a little description of what we have to do with it. And the theme for this season is desserts. So the first week we had to make a little shell challenge based on our favorite pie. And this week we have to do some based on our favorite cake. My favorite cake of all time is carrot cake. And we jokingly said when we were designing this that I'm making my own wedding cake because at this point it's starting to look like a wedding cake. So now I'm like, I kind of want carrot cake as my wedding cake. I'm not going to lie. So we've been trying to make it like my dream cake, basically. So the outside is, as most carrot cakes that I have had ever have white frosting. We learned through stream that apparently a lot of people in Brazil have carrot cake with chocolate frosting, which I now also really want to try at one point. But we have like the outside is very like light and white and very like kind of spring colored, and then the inside is almost kind of the opposite of being very warm and very like autumn colored, like very much browns and warm tones and stuff. So it's been really fun. I've tried to incorporate like as many silly details as I could, as in like the outside of the walls are all white because that's still the layer of the frosting, but then the inside everything's brown because that's like the inside of the cake. Week 3 is also fun and exciting. Week 3 is we have to make a bakery, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, I didn't mean to copy the TV. I meant to copy the wallpaper. Not sure how I feel about the combination of chocolate and carrot. I can see it work. Like, I mean, if you have like a spiced latte, like a carrot, it's pumpkin spice latte, but like it's kind of the same vibe, like a little bit sweet with cinnamon and stuff. And I can absolutely see that work with chocolate. Did you say you have to sign up for the Builders event? So you can join in if you want right now as well, Abigail. You can download these shells from Juby's gallery and just join for fun. But if you actively want to participate in the competition, because there's also a set of judges that judge these builds every week, then you have to formally sign up. And that is actually something that you have to do up front. That's not something that you can do anymore. You can keep an eye on the Builders Games Instagram. They always announce it when there is a new season coming in close. You can also join their Discord. They always announce it over there as well. Then they have a little sign-up form. The sign-up form doesn't mean automatically that you're gonna get accepted. That's like a good thing to know. Because they usually have quite some sign-ups. So what they do is based off of that list of sign-ups, they kind of do a little, just a raffle, and they pick whoever gets to be involved in that season. So I was actually really lucky that I got picked 2 seasons in a row. That doesn't necessarily mean, like, that's just literally, that's really lucky. Do I want to do yet another shade? I actually don't think so. If I want to do another shade, is that the same shade? That's the same shade, isn't it? I don't know anymore. No, that's a different shade. So now we have 3 different shades. I like that in that room. I think I get inspired by you playing The Sims. I think I'll try Rags to Riches. Oh, I love Rags to Riches. I love Rags to Riches. Carrot cake at Espresso House. Oh my god, sweetie, I've never had carrot cake at Espresso House. Oh, I need to fix that problem real quick. That's actually, wait, how? How have I never had a carrot cake at Espresso House? I've been to Espresso House so many times. I really need to go back. So I was thinking we could do one other room with a double bed. Maybe that can be like the smaller room. This can be the guest room and this can be a kid's room. Because I feel like a double bed is going to fill up the space a little bit quicker, which is just going to be super beneficial for like the speed of this build at this point. What a mistake. I know. I'm actually disappointed with myself. Well, I guess I'll just have to come back to Scandinavian land to try the carrot cake at Espresso House. Let's be real, I wouldn't be mad at going back to Scandinavian land anyways, because I love it there. I was told pumpkin spice season is taking over soon. I don't think I'll come anytime soon, because I was also talking with Ellen and she's probably going to come to the Netherlands first. So I don't think I'll be going over there anytime soon. I would love to, though, because I love being there. That actually kind of fits. I don't like it, though. It already on my social. Wait, so, okay, very important question. For all of the people from the States who are hanging out in chat currently. Very important. If I go to the States end of September, so like in 3 weeks, is there already pumpkin spice? At like Starbucks and stuff. Yes. Oh my God. Thank God. Yes. Yes. Because what I've learned, because I was in the States last year in pumpkin spice season, but that was October. It was like a month later. You cannot get the same pumpkin spice lattes in Europe because the shit that they use in your American pumpkin spice lattes is illegal here. It isn't approved by like food authorities because there's like too many E numbers in it or something. I don't even know. So you can't get it. Like you can get a pumpkin spice latte, but it does not taste the same. I mean, it's nice, but it's not the same drink. Like you cannot convince me that it's the same drink. And I want that drink. Even if it's just for like 1 week, I will probably have a pumpkin spice latte, like an iced pumpkin spice latte with soy milk every single day. Charm! Hi, love. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me welcome you guys in. Cassie B, welcome in. Rosie Wolfie, welcome in. Alexa Bryn, welcome in. And of course, Charm, how are you doing? We were just talking. You guys came in at a perfect time. We were talking about how I'm very excited to drink pumpkin spice lattes in the States again in 3 weeks. Because I can't drink them here. We don't sell them in the Netherlands. Or, well, we do, but they don't taste the same. Here they taste like actual, like, you know, cinnamon and stuff. In the States, they taste like chemicals, but like the best ones. But thank you so much for the raid. For anyone that is new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do co-working as well as gameplay. When we do gameplay, it is mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety. I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. I have 2 cats named Toot and Soos. And today, I'd love to tell you guys how we got on this topic. We are building a carrot cake shell, or a carrot cake house. Also, Chris, welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for that shout out for Charm. If anyone hanging out here is not familiar with Charm yet, please go drop your bum on the follow button. Charm is literally one of my favorite people. So cozy, such good uplifting positive vibes. Also plays a lot of The Sims. So yeah, make sure to go drop your bum. So pretty. I know. I'm so happy with how it's turning out. I know it's weird to say about your own build that it's pretty, but I'm like, I've worked so hard on this. We have those American artificial sweeteners. They're like crack. Yep. And like the thing is, I had them last year, but I didn't realize that as soon as I went home, I wouldn't be able to have them again because I'd never had a pumpkin spice latte before because I've never tried them here for some reason. And then I was in the States and I was like, okay, this is my moment. If I'm going to try one, it would be now, you know? So I tried it and I was like, oh, this is so delicious. I love it. And then I came back and I tried it here and it was just not the same. And I've been like waiting to try them again. So I'm very excited. Are you going to be at TwitchCon as well, Charm? Yeah, you are. I was like, I know you are, but I don't see your badge. So for like a second, I started to doubt myself. But I'm very excited that I get to see you again. What's the weather like in the Netherlands? We have very typical 4-seasonal weather. Although in the last couple of years, it almost feels like we have 2 seasons. We have autumn and we have boiling hot summer. But we have like, I would say we have a relatively soft climate. It doesn't get extremely warm. It doesn't get extremely cold. But we can go to like solid freezing temperatures up to solid hot temperatures and everything in between. It's relatively rainy. I think we are next to like the UK and stuff, one of the wetter countries in the world. But a lot of the rain is in the summer, so I don't mind it that much. Thank you, Esther. Thank you. I know I have to work harder and faster. There's 2 days of winter and spring. Exactly. So it's like officially we have 4 seasons, but I would rather say we have autumn and summer at this point. I need to see a picture of you two together. We do have a picture out together already. It is, I think it is in my Instagram stories of the Las Vegas TwitchCon. But of course we'll take a new one. Like that's a must. That is a must. I think so, Jellyfish. I think so. I have to try and like make it at home to get as close as possible. The problem with that is that it's just a lot of the flavors are just not available here. Like the specific chemical flavors. Swedish summer is the best day of the year. Yep, it really is, isn't it? Also, Charm, if you need to go raid and run, and that goes for anyone from your community, by the way, you guys are super welcome to hang out here. But if you guys need to go practice some self-care, please do not feel like you need to hang out here. You're more than welcome to do so. But self-care do be very sexy, especially after a stream. So please make sure to go practice it. I'm gonna like try and finish this shell. I'm starting to wonder if these flowers above the thing are a bit too much. Maybe they are. Maybe I'll just do one side. I'm just trying to use like as little green plants as possible. It's just we don't have very many orange plants in the game, I've realized. Oh, you know what could be cute over there? A chair. A chair with a light. In Constant Panic, welcome in. It is so nice to have you in chat. Watching your streams is self-care. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's like one of the biggest compliments ever. That is really kind of you to say. How many days would you say a good amount of days to stay in Rotterdam? Ooh. Let me think. So you probably need like, okay, so let's say you would rush a little bit. Like you would take not too much time and you just do like the main highlights in the city. You can probably do that in like a day. But you probably don't get a very good impression of the city. But you would be able to like see the cube houses and see the marked hall and everything simply because it's quite close together. But I don't think you would get a really good impression of the city, and you would also only see like the highly touristic things. If you want to go a little bit out of your comfort zone and you like want to try some other things that might not be as touristic, and you want to do like some more local things, maybe go to a local restaurant, maybe see a bit more of the city, like not of the congested touristic areas, but like a little bit more, I would say maybe 3 days, because then you don't have to rush things either. You can just kind of take it slow. I could easily give you a full week's program worth of things to do here. So it's not like you would run short or like you would run out of things to do or run out of things to see. I can just imagine that just in general, like any city, if you're going to be there for like 5-6 days, at a point it's just going to be either like you're going to love it or you're going to get bored. If you don't plan on like living there or anything. But there's definitely a lot of things to see here. And there's no need to get bored or anything. I do also have a whole guide on Rotterdam. So like if you're like, hey, what do I do here? I have a whole guide of things that you can do. Nice places that you can go eat. So yeah, feel free to check that out. And then you can kind of decide. I would say take enough time that you don't have to rush it. Don't try to do everything in a day. Is that the wrong link? Wait, really? You can also link link to my website, because I believe if you go to my website, you can just go to it straight away. I'd say about 3 to 4 days, but excluded the day you arrive and the day you go. That depends. Yes, that's a good one. Yeah. I was trying to like be a little bit careful, because I'm always like, oh, you can do so many things in Rotterdam, but I also know a lot of people go to Amsterdam and only stay there for like 1 day. And I'm like, you can't really see the city in 1 day. But people are like convinced that they can. So who am I to judge, you know? Okay, so this is going to be a little guest room. So I feel like maybe we need to do a nice rug or something. I saw this one earlier and it was slightly too big for the living room. I think that has a little bit too much purple in it. Love this build. Thank you. I appreciate it. Geographically, it's not too big, so one day is enough. I guess that depends. Because, like, yes, you can walk around the city and see a lot of things in one day, but you wouldn't be experiencing them. I know it was sarcasm, but I was just like, I'm just kind of like trying to actively think, like, could you do it in one day? Could you do it in one day? Like, I guess technically you could, because you are in fact right. You are in fact right that it is geographically not that big. So I'm like thinking, like, what would be the reason that you wouldn't do that still? Speedrun it, yeah. Just put your trainers on and speedrun that shit. So if this is a guest room, like, I now feel like everything in this room is very centered towards this side of the room. Which makes sense because you come in over here, but it might be nice to have like something maybe underneath the window. We already have a little chair for reading, so I don't think that would be the best. We already have a little desk, maybe a game table, but that feels a bit odd in a guest room. Maybe some hampers would be nice. I know that sounds silly because we don't have laundry on the lot, but I feel like that might be like a nice filling of the space. To see how I'd manage like travel and sightseeing as an adult. I won't lie. I was taken to so many places as a kid teen, but being undiagnosed ADHD, I would burn out and get overstimulated so easily. And I would just it would just wind up ruining those trips for you. Like, I could actually have days or time slots to decompress and recharge. Yeah. Literally for me, okay, so my parents are not very big adventurers. They don't really go on adventurous vacations. So for me, when I started to travel by myself, kind of for the first time, I struggled with this because I would want to do everything in one day. And I would very often get like extremely overstimulated and tired. And I've come to realize, like, slowly, what is the thing that I can handle in a day? Like, what's reasonable for myself to expect as well? And it's definitely a process of like figuring out of, okay, how much can I take in a day? I've also come to realize I love museums, but I love them for like an hour. Maybe 2. If it's a museum that like really, really fits my interests. Generally speaking, after 1 hour in a museum, my brain is so full. What time is the deadline? So the deadline is not until Sunday morning. But I don't have time to build tomorrow. So I'm like trying to finish it today. Which might be a little bit ambitious looking at the time. But hey. My parents always took us to museums and then spent 4 hours. Yeah, that's just, it's too much. Like, I love it. That's why I love museums for instance, in the UK, or at least in London. The museums are free. So I've been to Tate Modern like 6 or 7 times at this point, and I just always see a little teeny tiny part of the museum. Like, I do one exhibition and walk around the building, and then I'm like, okay, that was really nice. I'm satisfied now. I don't need to see any more. That's so nice, Finn. I love that. I don't go to museums enough to afford a museum jaarkaart or like a subscription to musea. We have that in the Netherlands. It's very nice. But I don't know. That's really nice. I visited Hungary by car during my stay in Romania. I learned that I don't like long car rides very much. That's fair. That's very valid. I don't like those either. Love that about London as well. Yeah, it's very nice. I really appreciate that. It was with both my parents, even though they split early on both of them, were like, we need to do everything every day. My mom eventually got better with this because she was my primary parent and I stopped contact with my dad, but my dad wasn't probably still awful with this. Yeah. I can imagine it's also hard, like, just not necessarily in relation to your parents specifically, but just for any parent, is if you have children that are like vastly different to you in this aspect. So, like, if you're a person who really enjoys doing like a lot of things every day on your holiday, and then you have children that like get overstimulated or do not enjoy that process, I can imagine it can be like a little bit rough to adjust to that as a parent, of like figuring out of how do you make your holidays enjoyable for both. How much is a museum card and what is it valid for? So a museum card is actually valid for a lot of musea in the Netherlands. Not all of them, but a lot of them are included. I don't know how much it is though. Oh, 75. Okay, that's not too bad. And it's valid for a year. I think it's a yearly subscription. Oh, that's a really nice bed. I like that a lot. Yeah, 500 plus musea. Some of those are really small, I think. Doesn't mean they're not good. It's just some of them are a lot smaller, so. That's kind of cute. And then that person can use it as a nightstand as well. $75 good, yeah. Especially considering that some of these musea are expensive. Like our Rijksmuseum. I actually don't know what it's called in English. It's not National Museum. Where like all of the big Van Goghs and, you know, all of the big paintings are. The Rembrandts and stuff. I think that museum, if you go there and you buy tickets, like at least 25 already. Yeah, so 22.50. Art museum? I don't know. I think that's too generic. I actually don't know what it's how they call the museum in English. Like how they refer to it themselves even. Yeah, but galleries also, that's just like, that could be any museum. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Absolutely, jellyfish. Absolutely. You're so right for that. I think a lot of people actually don't want kids. That's what I've come to realize more and more. Which is sad, but it's true. Okay, we might have to free place this. Because this is driving me mad. We only have museum cards per city. My city has like 5 museums included in the card. And if I recall it correctly, it's about 9 per year in my city, or like 5 per visit. That's actually, I mean, 9 per year is not too bad, I guess. But if it's just in your city, maybe that's not worth it. Absolutely, jellyfish. Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, the fact that you realize that probably makes you, like, ironically enough, probably makes you a better parent than a lot of other people will ever be. Which is sad to realize, but it is what it is. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't even take the time to think about it. I don't actually want to see debug right now. Let me turn that off. Much better. And then I want to see the colors again. I feel like the Sims filters could do with some improvement here and there. Not right now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In some bigger cities like Berlin, you have to reserve a time slot. Yeah, I feel like some museums have that here now as well. I know that Amsterdam, for instance, you have to reserve, at least for the Van Gogh Museum, you have to reserve a time slot. I think they kind of started doing that during COVID and then just never stopped because it made sense to keep it, which is valid, I guess, especially if those museums are really like busy and well visited. But I I think a lot of museums in Rotterdam aren't as busy or like well visited as museums in Amsterdam, which I don't have a problem with. I'm like completely fine with Rotterdam being like a bit more exclusive than Amsterdam. Like it's nice. It's not I love that people come to see Rotterdam as well, and I appreciate people taking the time to travel here and like explore Rotterdam and not just Amsterdam when they visit the Netherlands. But I'm also like really okay with, you know, our city not becoming as swamped as Amsterdam. Because there's so many tourists in Amsterdam. It's like actually wild. And sometimes it scares me a little bit. Absolutely jellyfish. Pets are a really great kind of like test, so to say. Of course, you shouldn't get pets just as a test. It's like a very serious commitment, but it's different, obviously. Okay, let's see. What other furniture do we have that we can add into this room that is going to make sense? I like these above the beds, maybe. That could be cute. We definitely need a lot of toys and stuff. I got the best meal in Rotterdam for real. It was so good, and after that we needed to walk 1 hour and I was in a food coma. Where did you go? Now I'm actually really curious. What, sweetie? Fractal Refine is in stock. Really? Already? That's early. But I mean, I guess you know what that means. You see reviews on the website? Yeah, but it's already on sale in the States and Canada. It's just Europe is gonna get them later. They don't have a desk right now. Swedish store? Okay. I mean, it would make sense that if they launch it somewhere in Europe first or prioritize it, it's going to be Sweden. Like, I can see that making a lot of sense. I'm very excited to get the chair. I'm not going to lie. Because I've been dreaming about it ever since we got back from TwitchCon, and I know how comfortable it is. Has their HQ very close to Fractal's HQ? Yeah, so see, I told you, I'm not surprised. For anyone wondering, Fractal is the company that this PC case that you see here, this beautiful PC case, is theirs, and they have recently announced that they're gonna release, or not release, they're gonna make or sell a gaming chair and a gaming headset as well. And I actually got to try out the gaming chair and the gaming headset at TwitchCon. And I will get to try them again at TwitchCon in San Diego. And I am actually gonna get the chair and maybe the headset as part of their sponsorship for this channel. So if you're looking for like really, really high quality, super beautiful PC parts, or from now on a chair or a headset, I can highly recommend their products. They are extremely good quality. They're just in general, they're like a really wonderful company. So highly recommend. On the start of the pack legacy, I choose any lot. Yes, you choose any lot. You get to completely decide yourself whether you want to start with 20,000, whether you want to cheat your Sims money. It's all up to you. Hi, Frizzle. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. I think I want the mesh one that's not in stock. Yeah. So I thought about this. I originally asked if they could send me the mesh one. Because I got to pick. But then I sat on the fabric one at TwitchCon, and now I'm kind of like debating whether I want the mesh one because the fabric one is really soft. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We're getting really close to being done, so that's good. This is the last room. And I was realizing if you have a mesh chair and you sit on it with like, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But if you sit on that with like shorts or anything, you're gonna get that like weird print on your legs. You don't have that with fabric. Obviously, fabric does also come with the problem of staining quicker and is sweatier than the mesh. But I just feel like it can really hurt, especially if you're wearing a lot of shorts. Like, I did not think about this until like a week ago. And then I realized, oh crap, if you have the mesh one, like that actively hurts your legs if you sit on that. So yeah, that got me thinking. That's what basically my conclusion. Don't think I came to like a specific conclusion of which one is better then. It's just a realization. It's mesh on the butt too. Yeah. I believe so. I believe the entire chair is mesh. Or the entire chair is fabric. But I haven't seen the mesh one because I didn't have it at TwitchCon either. They only had the fabric one. And that one was really comfortable. So then I was kind of like, oh, okay, so this is good. And then I never thought about the mesh one again. Ooh, I really like that painting too. Might actually get rid of these and then like add these paintings in here. I feel like maybe they're like a little bit serious paintings for a kid's room, but I still think it's cute. It's so rough on my butt. Yeah, this chair has a really hard part where you sit on. Which I honestly don't mind. I like it. I like my chair. I really enjoy my secret lab. I've been sitting in this chair for many hours at this point. And I always found it quite comfortable. I do know that that is not an opinion that is shared with everyone. There's definitely a lot of people that think secret labs are not comfortable. And I also do not blame them for that. I'm just going to put like a bunch of toys a little bit more scattered across the room. Usually I'm really bad with that and I just put all the toys and everything alongside the wall. But I feel like this time around I can actually get a little bit more creative and like put some toys on the floor as if they're playing with it. So we can have the dollhouse. Moved your food to the side and I forgot to finish it. Should probably do that. Maybe that would be nice. Yeah. It's subject to preference, like most things. That's so true. Yeah. Hi, Vera. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I have another toy over there. Then I think, hold on. Last finishing touches, and then we are ready. This one, I think it came with Parenthood. I'm just going to have to turn off the specific color swatches and go in here. Wait, did it turn off turned off the Parenthood filter? Dang it. Okay, it's going to load for a while because it warmed up a bit too much. Was letting it cool down. Yeah, I do that all the time. Not necessarily with my food, but with my tea. Fractal are really nice people. I think it was either one of the PR people of the CEO, but I saw G talking to someone from Fractal and he was really nice. Yeah. G is also partnered with Fractal. G and I went to the Fractal event together at TwitchCon. That's basically, like, I've known G. I met her in Paris and Vegas already, but that was, like, mostly brief. That was, like, kind of like a, hi, how are you doing? But then we hung out a lot, at TwitchCon Rotterdam, specifically because we went to the Fractal event together, together with Rico, and it was really nice. And we met. There's like basically 2 reps that we have from Fractal, Alina and Jacob. They are the people that we like speak to as our representatives from Fractal, and then they have their boss Victor, and all 3 of them were at TwitchCon, and it was super nice meeting them, especially Alina and Jacob, because I've been talking to them for like over a year at this point. So it was nice to finally like. I mean, I've video called with them, so I knew what they looked like. But it was nice to still like meet them in person, and it was actually really cute because they also joined my 3-year streamiversary video. So Alina and Victor are like in the video, which is super adorable. I've never, like, I keep saying this, but apart from Fractal being like an absolute gem to work with in terms of there being just they have like really high quality products, is also that they're so involved. Like, they're really personal, and they really have like the best at heart for their creators. And that is a very rare thing in this business and this industry. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. And I say that with the utmost respect for a lot of brands that I've worked with. But a lot of them are very money focused and very commercial. And I don't blame them for that. Like, that's why they are probably big companies. But you just notice that Fractal is really trying to do something different with their creator program, and it's really unique. And I appreciate a ton that I get to be part of it, and that they sponsor these streams, and that they want to get me involved in a campaign like Refine, and that, you know, they're genuinely trying to figure out what is best for the people in the space, like in terms of hardware, in terms of the things that they're making, in terms of how they collaborate with people. Like, it makes a big difference. And that's not, I'm not saying that because I'm sponsored. I'm genuinely saying that because I really enjoy working with them. Okay, let's actually, I just realized I hadn't changed the light in this room, and that makes a big difference in how it looks. But I think we got it. I think I finished it. Of course we have an ad break. Oh crap, I forgot to snooze those. Okay, I will make sure not to end stream before the ads are done, of course. I can like add a little bit more orange lighting here and there, I guess. Maybe that's the only thing. I feel like this area is like a little bit empty right now. But again, I'm like really tempted to add plants because they make sense. But if I'm going to add a plant, it needs to fit the color scheme. That's my only rule. And then I think we're done. We can use this one. We have used it already, but I like it. It's nice. Maybe a lamp between the window and the bookshelves. I was thinking about this, but I don't know. I feel like a lamp here would just be a little bit silly. I already have so many lamps. Like, there's so many lamps everywhere because I'm using it instead of plants. Because I can't really use plants because they're all too green. Maybe we can add this one over here too. That could be cute. Oh, you know what we could do? I just had a very random idea. I'm just waiting for the ads to be over, so I'm just doing some detailing, but as soon as the ads are over, then we'll be done. Have you found Seribot? Yes, absolutely. I've been using Seribot since 2021 even, I think. Or maybe, well, basically as soon as Seribot was made, I got Seribot. The creator of Seribot, Seri, haha, is actually engaged or married. I'm not sure if they've got married, but to Alyssa, who used to be like a really prominent streamer in the cozy streamer space as well. So I was following Alyssa, and then Alyssa retweeted something. 2 years ago, there were like a lot of hate raids. Also, hi Liz, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Trummo, welcome in. It's good to see you too. Hello, hello. But there were a lot of hate raids, and I stream under a bunch of tags that get targeted for hate raids a lot. So as soon as Sari was there, I was like, yep, we're getting Sari and never letting them go. Okay, the ads are almost done, chat. So just trying to add some like finishing touches. Which I do think this adds to the vibe. I think this is nice. It's like small details, but it works. It works. I am so incredibly proud of this house. Like, genuinely, I think it turned out so much better than I could have ever anticipated. I'm gonna save and load it to my gallery. I could actually upload it to the gallery right away. Then I'm like 100% sure that nothing is gonna happen with it. I'll just call it Carrot Wedding Cake because I don't necessarily know what I want to call it yet. Thank you, Liz. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna upload it. Welcome to my dream wedding cake. A carrot cake. Thank you guys for the dance party. Thank you, thank you. I was really focused on typing. Okay. Yay! We did it, chat! I'm so proud. EAY. Welcome to my dream wedding cake. A carrot cake. Light and white. Is white not allowed? Also, I can't edit it. Oh, there we go. Light on the outside and warm and cozy on the inside. You're invited to my wedding cake tasting party. Please take place at one of the tasting plates and take a bite. Is it bite? That's not allowed. I hate that it doesn't tell you what is... Hashtag missing a letter. Oh, but that's not a problem. I mean, that's a problem for me eventually, but... But there is no word taste. I have tasting as a word, but taste isn't in there. Is it too long? No, you can have much more characters. This is so annoying. We'll just do it like this. I'm gonna have to like post it on the Discord anyways. with like a whole description. What was it? I don't know. I just changed it. I just changed the whole description. I was like, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much anyways. But yeah, that was it for today. Thank you so much for bearing with me as I was trying to speed run this build and finish it. I appreciate that a ton. Rosanna, sweetie, what? Let's go, Goofin! Let's go! Chair ordered. Let's go. Proud of you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see where I'm going to take you guys. I can't wait for you to have it. Did you order 1 or 2? Where am I? Ooh. Have I ever taken you guys here? I don't think so. I think we're going to go here. We've never rated this person, but they're super lovely. And I think they'll be at TwitchCon San Diego as well. Let me check. Yes, they will be. So I'm going to meet them, which is very exciting. So I'm going to take you guys here because I always like it to raid people that we've not raided before. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you, Esther, for doing the Discord and the socials command. I appreciate you a ton. If you're hanging out here and you'd like to know when and what I stream, or you'd like to know, or you'd just like to hang out with the community outside of stream hours, feel free to join our Discord. We'd absolutely love to have you. And if you're... Sorry, this song just got on my nerves all of a sudden. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, please feel free to check out my website. Everything is linked on there. We're going to go to someone who's also playing some Sims today. They just started, so I love to introduce you to them. They were also part of the Simmers for Palestine event, so I always like to raid out to people who also were part of a charity event and we collaborated and stuff. So yeah, if you're going to come out on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. Also, they have kittens. Oh my goodness, they have kittens, people. We need to go say hi. I'm so excited now. They're showing the kittens. They're so cute. Why is there a butt missing? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. My raid message was missing a butt. Very rude of them. There we go. Yeah, now it's good. Thank you all so much for being here. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a lovely Saturday, lovely Sunday. Also, if it is only midway through the day on a Friday for you because you're on a different time zone, then I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. I'll be back next week. Thank you for hanging out. I believe from the top of my brainsies, we're doing co-work. Okay, I'm top of my brainsies and then I check my calendar. We're doing co-working probably Monday, Tuesday, Thursday next week. I'll announce co-working later. I haven't really figured out my recording schedule, so I need to figure that out before I can plan the co-working. But gaming streams are completely regular next week. So just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to work on week 3 of the Builders games. So I'm very excited to continue with you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone.